Welcome in, builders. We're back with more Terra Invicta. We got goals to accomplish. We had thought that maybe we were going to be done with India. We were not done with India. I have something to check. I didn't have a chance to verify it, but there may be something we can do with our army here to end this without having to take the capital, but otherwise we're going to have to take the capital. So going to be a little bit annoying, especially because I thought we were done here, and then when we weren't done, I had another way to get it finished, and then of course they came in and took the spot. So annoyance levels at a maximum. Last time around, we nabbed a bunch of space at Mercury, which I see... No, okay. For a second, I thought that ship was flying here. We are at Mercury. Apparently, so is Resistance. I've got something here. Good on you, I guess. A little late because we own Mercury in basically its entirety. Not basically, in its entirety. So our bases are not fully functional, but they are coming online. Hey, Drew, is this the stream where we win? Probably not. We still got a ways to go. We're making progress, though. We're making progress. So as these come online, we're going to look to hopefully up our research. And research is going to be important because we kind of need next-gen drives to move into the next piece of the game, which is going to be moving out towards the edges of the solar system. And we're going to have to actively take territory from the aliens because they're on the stuff that we need to own. So we're going to be pushing towards that. Jumping back to Earth here. First thing I want to do before I get too distracted by chat, do I have a free army somewhere, or are we all engaged? Okay, so we are fighting. I do have one that is free, and he has a 100%. So do we have... Okay, I'm going to deploy here and see if... Somebody said that there's an action I can take if we already control the territory. I'm going to go see if that's actually true or not. And if it is, glorious. If it's not, sad. We've released a bunch more nations as India, although the servants have been piecemealing it back together. They have a kaiju problem at the moment, so rather busy with dealing with that, I would imagine. I did take and disarm their nukes. Good, because apparently we are going to be back to that game again. We also briefly were in Russia again. We kind of fought a little bit. The resistance moved in. I'm going to let them have that. We came in here because we were breaking apart chunks of Siberia because we are going to claim them with Japan as soon as we finish the Pacific Defense League. So if I could get that one folded in lickety-split, I would really appreciate it, because otherwise this is going to be a bit of a bear. And I see that they've taken one here too, so that's a little annoying. What are we working on? Right, we're still fighting for India. J-Ram, I'll tell you what, let's actually change what you're doing. I would like you to purge them out here. I want to be in full control here so that as soon as we have that tech, hopefully we will be... Okay, we do currently have it, but I'm pretty sure I need to have all sections of the country if I'm going to do a fold in. What are we doing? Definitely not doing what we should do. Don't do that for now. We'll come back to this. Okay, let me catch up on chat here. Hey, Slice. Slice says, like and subscribe, slackers. I agree. Dragon Blue, bonjour. Babblegun attacks China for the love of the game. That's right. Caddy, good to see you. And Drew, of course. Eric. This is a stream where we make a lot of profit. I hope so. I hope that's every stream. Reminds me of the board game Risk. Yeah, this part of the game, I could totally see that. Okay, a couple things to check on. One, there was a little bit of a disagreement in the comments over the hospital module we built. That's not what I want. This one? I'm looking for one of my hospitals. Okay, would you please zoom me in? Okay, so on here it says, destroying this module is an atrocity. If this module is destroyed by a hostile enemy, the owning faction will suffer negative public opinion for failing to protect its vulnerable inhabitants. The degree of negative public opinion is based on the number of atrocities the faction has previously committed. I can see why that's a little bit... I can see like that's a little bit weird. Is that telling me that if I'm fighting the servants who've committed a bunch of atrocities and I fail, I get punished more? My takeaway originally was, oh, if the enemy destroys this, everyone hates them because they blew up a hospital. But now that I read that again, I could see the argument for either way. So hopefully I never need to discover which is true, but yeah, so there's a little bit of something on that. Second, somebody also mentioned, I probably should have had my little cheat sheet open, if we wanted to do funding direct investment, so we go in here to funding, this only costs influence. So if we wanted to blow some of our 11.5k influence, we could just get ourselves a bunch of funding. So I think I'm gonna, in fact, I'm not even gonna click there. I think we're gonna blow like at least a full, okay, we would not be able to fully afford that. Well, we would have like nothing left. Let's go like 400. Let's spend 8k influence and just get a bunch of funding. We are going to be paying out quite a bit as we increase our space stuff, just in raw wages, etc., but also having to pay for odds and ends. So I think we're going to drop a good chunk here, and let's see what that does to our funding. So right now, we have 46.7 from nations. Go ahead and drop that. I don't know if that instantly takes effect or if we'll see that next turn. 64.9. So hopefully we'll have a little bit of an outlet for some of that influence that was otherwise just kind of building up. Destroying as in you capture the station and destroy it using Space Marines. I believe the public opinion goes against both the attacker and the owner. Committing an atrocity gives a global public opinion hit. Yeah, but failing to defend gives you a public opinion that scales with how many atrocities. Okay, so the person who destroys it gets the atrocity, but you take a public opinion hit for failing to defend it against that? I see, and Dragon Blue says something different. Okay, so we have a lot of different interpretations there. That one makes sense to me, and I do see a couple people saying yes to that one. Okay, so I would not get the atrocity, but I would take a public opinion hit if it gets destroyed. That makes way more sense to me. It wouldn't make sense to me that I would get the atrocity. The public opinion makes sense, though. Okay, good. We have things set up to happen. I think we were trying to arrest the people who were fiddling around and taking points here just to keep them busy. This wouldn't be a terrible time to either get rid of a servant or two, or possibly try to flip one of them. So we'll see about that. Other than that, I think we're ready to go. No, tech. Okay, so we are getting the tier 2 reconnaissance. Being able to see where people are is becoming more and more important, and we're struggling on seeing a lot of people at the moment. So getting those tier 2 listing things up and running would be good. Pretty cheap to finish up. Looks like we're finishing visible combat lasers. Another comment I've seen a couple times is we could launch a couple of ships with lasers in orbit, and we could use those to help us on clearing out some of the ground garbage. The Pacific Defense League, this is going to give Japan a bunch of claims that we can pursue, just like we're doing the, was it Southwest Asian Alliance or whatever? And we are... Maskirovka is going to lower alien hate for the amount of MCM using, which, as you can see, is rapidly approaching our maximum again. And we also have... Yeah, this is going to be fusion tech. This is the future. Once we get this open, we'll probably pick a drive and go for it. Ideally, we need something that can at least courier back and forth to Mars. I think Caddy might have mentioned that maybe burner drives could do it, but we really just need to get into the next step of engines. So I think I'm just committed to that. And then I don't think I picked this, but designer life forms, sure. Okay, let's go ahead and roll a turn. That's usually the fastest way for me to get back into things. And we'll see how it goes. Army deployment complete. Okay, take me there. Why are we fighting things? I do not want to fight the kaiju. Nope. You guys can go fiddle with that. That ain't my problem. Oh, wait, or maybe it is. It's the Bhutan army? That's not mine. That is mine. You. Go there. That is a route you could take, sure. Alright, hang on. We need to audit. Okay, you're fighting in there. I do not want to be helping them at the moment. I am going to try to take the capital in case this other option doesn't work. You're the other option. Okay, you... Okay, no, I take that back again. You are one of the Indian armies. You can stay here and fight the kaiju. We apparently have a guy in Russia. Okay, you also... Come over here. Deploy here. What do you not like? You. Deploy. Thank you. Do here. Okay, he doesn't like going there. Alright, fine. Go reinforce over that. Right now, we have a couple different wars going on. So we have the United States, Russia, United Kingdom, and India. And that is in this war partially. I do not understand what these guys are thinking. Like, there's no reason for us to be fighting. So I don't know why they've been helping the aliens all game. I guess Exodus are just traitors. We have such absolutely weak resistance in humanity first that they may as well just not even exist in this game. Do we have advanced fission systems global tech? Unlocks the Poseidon, which isn't bad. I think mostly better than Orion. I don't remember advanced fusion, or excuse me, advanced fission. I could be wrong though. I've been getting really deep in the game systems and then just kind of drifting away to something else without ever finishing. One of the benefits of actually doing YouTube and streaming things, it kind of forces me to finish. I'm kind of a restart-itis type person.
Fool. All that might, all those weapons, yet instead of leasing it to others and reaping the rewards, all he could think to do was shed endless blood and sweat in the pointless pursuit of an empire. Chairman Soren van Wyk, correspondence with subordinates.
Imagine not wanting to be rich. While laser weapon systems for spacecraft have rewritten the rules of space combat, the power of our initial infrared lasers is only effective over relatively short range. To overcome the shortcoming, our researchers have worked tirelessly on designing combat lasers that instead utilize visible light beams. By switching from infrared to visible light, our laser weapons not only benefit from a greater range, but may also be used within Earth's skies. Visible light scatters far less than infrared light in our atmosphere, thus enabling laser pulse to retain most of its strength. To achieve the same power output in visible lasers as infrared systems, our weapon engineers turn to lasers which employ chemical reactions to generate their pulses, as well as new multi-layered dielectric mirrors which reflect nearly 99.9999% of incoming light beam. The result is the most powerful and most versatile laser weapon yet. Nonetheless, the best is yet to come. The future concepts of energy weapons include powerful defensive emplacements and combat laser arrays. Surface defenses will employ visible spectrum lasers. We got some techs. We got projects for green laser batteries and green laser cannons. Okay, we get to pick a tech. Okay, so we are working on energy. We are working on life. Okay, 40K, 40K. Mission to Saturn. I'm not really ready for that yet. Okay, here's to answer your question. Here's the advanced fission systems. But I think we're already working on fusion, so I'm a little less inclined on that one. Arc lasers. I guess point defense lasers. There's a drive in here. It's kind of cheap. We could just grab our antimatter containment. I don't think we're actually able to use this at the moment, but it is relatively cheap. Mind a Machine is cyborgs. So more cybernetic stuff. Trans-interface warfare. Unlocks priority that allows nations to construct surface-to-orbit defenses in their regions. Increases maximum military tech. Okay, I don't mind that one. White-collar automation. Administration towers are pretty important. Automated fission piles could be pretty important for our future endeavors. I think this might be it. Directed focus or our space future. Antimatter mass production, global governance, colony hubs. I think colony hubs might be the one of the tier 3s, and ring hubs might be one of the tier 3s. At a certain point, the other factions get jealous of you and declare warfare. You want to continuously trade with them to keep their rep up. So I've been so nice to him. You won't get fusion drives for a very, very long time still. Okay, gotcha. Synaptic Static, welcome on in. He says, awesome, I finally caught it live. Well, welcome on in. Hey, bro, how's it going? Big TV-headed man always watching. That's right. When you stare into the television stares back. I would really recommend the advanced fission. It unlocks a lot of things. Hey, Dim Bones man, how's it going? Good evening, all, he says. Colony is tier 3 ground and ring is T3 station. Okay. You make a pretty good argument for advanced fission. I will work on it, but I don't want to double up on energy things. I think I'm going to grab our space future. We're going to go hard on Mercury, I think. And being able to take those up to tier 3s is part of that. Okay, at the moment, I'm set to win everything, as is only right. We'll let that continue. Some new projects are available.
We've got the package.
Detain mission successful. Nice, okay. Yeah, we'll see what we can do about him in a second. New Navy launches, okay. Does that mean I'm done with navies for the time being? I am. Okay, we rebuilt one barrage. I do want a couple to a few nuclear barrages, so I think I'll leave that. I'm actually getting more and more concerned about our military. We're up to robotics age, so we have got there. Our maximum is 7.5, and we're at 5. And we keep getting in, like, stupid amounts of wars. I think we're gonna do a pretty large... I think we're gonna do a really large military push. We're gonna like really try to modernize, at least for a little bit here. I think we're also gonna get drugged down as we fold in some of these worst militaries, like atomic age. So yeah, that'll help us a little bit. Are we on relation cooldown? Are we on pull them in cooldown? Federation with Asmar, Myanmar. Yeah, unification's good to go, so I need to set that up for next turn. I'm gonna pull Korea in. We also could take them into the defense league,
moving in our direction.
but I think I'd rather get them into the main body just for safety's sake. Project complete, reconnaissance arrays. These are the tier 2 listening posts. Yep. Okay, we are running an alien. We are running a social, 2 socials at the moment. The laser stuff looked like it would be interesting. Our ships take 5% less damage from enemy weapons. We could go up another missile tech. Ships of the line. Cruiser, battleship. We're waiting on drive tech before that would be relevant. Urban doctrine. Okay, that could be good. I'm kind of looking for things that give me extra military production. Like I said, I want to modernize like really hard right now. If that's just Navy, plasma. Okay, here we go. Tactical drones. Increase investment points into Army by 5%. Yeah. I'm very interested in getting that modernization done if I'm going to be in like 50 forever wars.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Most people didn't know about Star Wars. Star Wars was the name for the original US planned like laser anti-missile system. Okay, public campaign. Successful treatment. Progress made against FEV. Rift Valley fever, which has become commonly known as FEV or FEV, has continued to spread almost unchecked across the globe. However, a recent breakthrough on board the Wing Solution Station has potential to change that. While the current treatment makes extensive use of unique facilities available on Wing Solution Station, the staff are confident that they can adapt the treatment for Earth-based hospitals as well. We could say excellent. We have the vaccine, grants a small public opinion boost, or, of course, the treatment's not free. We could earn 500 bucks. I mean, let's be honest, 500 bucks is like nothing. No, we're gonna take the PR campaign on that one, I think. Okay, crackdown. We probed on out there. Monthly resources. Okay, it's kind of whatever. Another UFO. Oh, thank goodness it's somewhere else. I need a break. I really need a break. Okay, we are deploying. All right, let me pause. We have raise region. We have liberate region. Orders this army to secure the occupied non-capital region during wartime and either transfer the control to the army's home nation if it has a claim, or to a new breakaway that has a capital claim there. So this should give it to China, because China has you gotta remind myself, Itanagar. I should have a claim here. Itanagar is right here. So if we do that mission, not raise, we want liberate. Takes me 39 days according to this. Okay, you're liberating the first. Nope, I do want you to stay there. You're fine. And the 8th is on their way. Okay. We are still going to keep fighting in the capital. However, I don't have control of this, and I am actually losing that fight. So that is not stellar. I don't think we're going to stay here and fight. I don't want to lose an army again. We already lost one. Let's pull back and heal up, and we'll see what we can do. All right, 39 days is only a couple turns if we can do it. Okay, we destroyed the army that was fighting up here. Excellent. Sure, you can rotate in and fight in the capital. That's all right. Okay, they're doing terror missions in India. India deploys a new army. I don't love that. Am I running something dumb? We've traded a whole bunch. Let's go to I don't want it, but you can't have it. No. Let's go to Unity spam. Try to make this a little harder for them. Super mutants will soon run the world. What have I done with the real Babel? We have to keep our PR image high. You have to think about future profits. We lost the point in Russia. I don't care about that one. I'm okay with that. What I want is the Siberian one. I'm gonna be a little put out if I don't keep that.
Our associates are now in charge.
Right. Good. Have module complete on Mercury. Okay, so we are doing the upgrade. I want to upgrade. Okay, I don't need to upgrade that. We have one more slot. Okay, so we need to make a little bit of a decision. Are we gonna spam Skunk Works or are we gonna go for just raw science? Also, we have... Okay, we don't have a farm here yet, do we? We're only at 39 people, but it will be going up. So a farm might be an option. The other one would be mission control, which I don't think I'm allowed to build until our tier 2's done. So I guess the question is, should we just work on a farm? I guess the answer is probably yes, because we're gonna need one here anyways. Yeah, go ahead and build that in space. You're the construction module. Okay, I swear I have canceled this like 5 times. Because somebody was complaining that I had gone the wrong one, but I didn't, because we were gonna leave Tolkien. Where you at, Tolkien? Oh wait, we also have this place. I need to remember to try to sell this off. We're not interested in this one so much. Oh, never mind. Tolkien Crater, but our base is called something different. Okay, I'm glad I double checked that. Okay, so we are gonna leave this guy here. Yeah. This is already tier 2. We're getting a farm. We're building the solar array. We are building an operations center. Okay, so we're kind of waiting for this solar to finish. Okay. I think I'm with it. Lunar orbit. Hey, time out. What are we doing on the moon? What are we doing on the moon? Hey, you. That's a lot of ships. That's a lot of ships. Okay, I don't think they're after me at the moment, but I'm just saying that's a little weird. Okay, they took the army back in Russia, no surprise. Okay, Riley, defend our interests over here. Not that that particularly helped, but try. Give me, I don't want it, but you can't have it for now.
Where to?
Mo. I want you to continue to crack on that.
Cracking down.
J-Rob.
What's the up?
I want you to purge. I'll give you a little bit of juice here.
Moving our enemies.
Acknowledged.
All right, now Owen got the arrest. You. So he is captured. We could run some hostile takeovers if we want some of his orgs. Energy research. Okay, this one wouldn't be terrible. This could be for Riley. 10% social science. Okay, that's a maybe. Material, some mission control. A single engineering is not that tempting. Ditto. Okay, I think this one right here is what I would want. Owen could try to do it. He would be just fine. Blaster could not do it because doesn't have the proper job.
Standing by for orders.
Okay. Defend, extract. I'm just double checking. I don't know. Turn counselor, I believe, is a specific mission, right? I'm not crazy remembering that. Yeah, turn counselor. This counselor cannot undertake this mission because there are no valid targets. Target for this mission may be invalidated for insufficient investigation. Okay, so we would need to get more investigate. That would be Mo. Owen
Acknowledged.
has 5 investigate. The odds of him doing it are basically nil. J-Rob is busy, and so is Mo. All right.
For orders.
If you were gonna try it, okay. Because he's detained, our chances are really high.
Eyes on the target.
Let's get to work
Where
on that.
to?
Yeah. So Owen is on it. He's, you know, who do you work for? Cthulhu. All right. So with that happening, we could fight some more public opinion. We are getting up to subversion, though. I think I'm gonna go knock that down in China.
Will restore peace to this nation.
We do not want bad things happening here. This is our everything. Okay, we're gonna finish the defense league momentarily. Okay, we'll come back to that when we do. Go for it.
Lending my expertise.
Who needs good PR when you have one small bad controversy ruin a decade-long campaign? Just make sure to whip out that ukulele and make a song about the controversy. So a post-launch, pre-launch stream. Did I name this something weird on accident tonight? Yes, I did. That's actually a pretty fair point, Buzz. I should fix that. Thank you. I will go do that when we're done. Normally when I set up my next stream, I reuse the old one and I go change details. I guess I just never picked up on that. It's a pre-post-pre. It's complicated. We have a minimum number of buzzwords we have to put in. It's just the initiative way. Okay, green lasers available.
Securing our
cool.
control.
Defending interests. You're the first person to point that out, by the way, Buzz. Thank you. Okay, so I immediately have to reopen it and relook at it. Okay, so we're using energy, life, social, xeno, military. So we have a material open. We have that was our missile bonus. That wouldn't be terrible. The armor is something we probably are going to use. If we go down towards cheaper things. Okay, if we have a hydrogen drive, we would use that. The remass scoop gives the ship aerodynamic qualities, preventing damage from aero braking, and allows it to refill hydrogen propellant stores with water as its only component from interface orbits of Jovian planets. Ships that have anything listed on their propellant may re-propellant. Okay, that will be useful at some point. The Nano Factory, this is a tier 2 module. Speeds the construction of modules at the hab and allows founding additional orbitals and settlements in the planetary system. So this is the tier 2 construction yard. 2% bonus to investments in economy if it's in Earth orbit. Okay, I don't hate that. All research category, yeah. I actually don't hate that. We are going to be doing a lot of building over there. And it's super cheap. And it is 90 money. All right, I'm in. It's super cheap. It's the right tech field.
We've got some intel on our target.
Okay, we did get the
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
search on him. Didn't actually give us the loyalty yet, though. I think he might be a true believer. Okay, Mercury. Outpost core is done. We're going to immediately upgrade it. I think I am going to go ahead and drop hydroponics bays on these. We're definitely going to get them at some point. I may as well get that rolling. In fact, here. I should probably do that in more places. Keep that water cost especially down, but also the volatiles. Go. Okay. What are you? The slice of Mercury looks like it's got up to its tier 2. Okay, let's go ahead and upgrade one solar panel so the rest of it stays operational. And right now we have 20 power. It's not really going to let us get anything done. I guess we could throw out our... Could throw out a farm. Okay, we'll come back to you as you get more done. Low Mercury orbit platform. Okay, we got double solar collector, a defense array, and a tier 1. Okay. Go to tier 2. Okay, we just have to wait for that. We are again gonna want a farm. Let's just drop it. Trying to standardize how I'm building those a little bit better. Slice says, only 10 likes with 26 viewers. Pick up the slack. That's pretty good, Slice. Normally it sits about 10%, so Only the cool kids are here tonight. Okay, army deployment complete again. All right, back to New Delhi. It's the sequel. Wasn't quite as good as the original, but it was all right. And we are working on the claim. Okay, he is no longer in custody. We don't love that.
Things are stabilizing.
Okay, continue. Okay, you upgrade. We're gonna get a whole bunch of these in a row because we very painfully built these in rapid fire. Debris duty. We've identified a piece of orbital debris which will pass close to the Eric Shadowblade station. While there's no risk of a collision, this represents a rare opportunity. If we can safely remove the debris, we can improve the safety of space operations in low Earth orbit 2 going forward. The savvier members of our council are also pointing out a significant public relation bonus. So we could gain some research. We could take away one. Why am I not able to do this? Oh, we don't have a shipyard there. We don't have a construction module. Okay, so... Man, that makes me think maybe once we have nano factories, maybe a nano factory on every station could be interesting. I guess it's only 150 metal. Yeah. All right, let's take that out of orbit, though.
Neutralize their key people.
Okay. Megafauna destroyed. Defeated alien megafauna. Initial examination of the creature's colossal carcass suggests that it's not wholly independent entity, but is instead linked to the planet-like alien growth around them. Think of it as a strange vegetation as akin to a vast fungal network that grows beneath beckoned woodland soil, and those titans are the mushrooms pushed through to the surface. There the analogy stops, however, for these giants are not fungal in nature, and they are of course ambulatory and extremely aggressive. Their true nature is something of a mystery. They appear to be some hybridization of flesh and vegetation, quite possibly the result of genetic tampering. This is borne out by the staggering speed at which they reach their enormous size. Our current working hypothesis is they do not simply grow. They themselves are part of the aliens' terraforming process. Effectively, nearby matter, soil, bedrock, plant life, animal life is absorbed in bulk, then rapidly transformed into the creature's mass. While we cannot yet divine the exact nature of this process, one thing is clear. If left unchecked, an insurmountable number of these titans would soon stalk the Earth. All right, well, we killed one. Excellent. New project available. Megafauna necropsy. Our armies do 25% bonus damage to megafauna. That might be relevant with the way things are going. Okay, our deployments are happening. Should check in with my armies. You are the one out healing, right? Yes. We lost a control point in India. I'm okay with that. Hab module complete. Okay, you are the tier 2. Livingston base on Mercury. Okay, upgrade one of the solar collectors. Okay, next. Operations system. We're only allowed to have one of these here. Build it in space. Very cheap. This bad boy is going to give us 4 mission control. So actually a net positive 1 by having that here. We're working on a farm. Working on a solar array. Okay, I think the next thing we'd be looking at, we never really thought about it. Do we want Skunk Works or do we want just raw science? We have 9 engineering. I believe we can go up to, the number in my head is 30 for some reason. Skunk Works, or we can have 30 engineering projects worth before we hit diminishing returns. Or we just go raw science. I think there's merit to both of those. Does the megafauna taste good? I mean, it sounds like it's meat slurry, so probably not. Tastes like hot dogs. Yeah, I don't know which route we want to take on that. Having the extra skunk works would be nice because we could finish up a lot of those little projects. We have a lot of little projects that need finishing. Conversely, though, science is science, and we have a lot of science to do. We look here. We also could consider dropping a defense array. That also could be a thing. A residential module. Yeah, that just makes it harder for people to take over the station. Oh, hold on. We also need to do you. Definitely want the tier 2 mine. Skunkwork works till 100% at 5% no diminishing returns, and then to 160 at 3%. Okay, so we would want 11 more skunk works to finish that up. You're already under the 100%. Oh, are you saying that it's not like the other ones where it's all in one diminishing return pool? Okay, it doesn't say anything about diminishing returns there. Where here it does talk about the diminishing returns. It's all in one pool? Okay. That makes my decision a lot easier then. We will just concentrate on science if we can. Are we able to actually drop science here? That would be the... Oh, what was your specific name? We may not be able to build it here because it's not... The moon can do it and we can't do it here. Oh my goodness, why can't I think of what your name is? Okay, it's not materials, it's not military, not space, not xeno, not energy, not info, not life, not material. Okay, none of those are the thing. Take me out. Take me... No, not to Mercury. Take me to the moon. You need more pop, that's what the residentials are good for. Alternatively, we could also drop stuff on the moon. So if we come in here... Okay, we got some solar arrays. It looks like we were in the middle of changing this one over, in fact. Okay, so here... What is the name of the module? Why am I having such a hard time remembering that? I swear we finished that. Or maybe we did the research and didn't get it? I thought it was just called a science lab. But obviously I am incorrect about that. We also have the operations center. I probably do want that out here too. Alright, you can definitely go in. Research campus, yes, thank you. Did we not get that? I swear we did. Research campus. Yeah, Social Science Research Center. Maybe we didn't get that. Okay. Let's go over my text tree. I really wish there was just a search on that main screen there. Quantum computing. Quantum computing gives us the research campus 100%. So we should have it. Or we just haven't unlocked it yet. Maybe that's the thing. Okay. We'll revisit that thought in a little bit then. A typhoon? How awful. Oh man, bad luck. We will take the public opinion. Okay, you upgrade. Okay, that's all we can do at the moment.
Our people
have taken control.
Camp pushing the research, that's right. Okay, apparently we're just doomed to forever. This is our forever war in India. Also, I see the aliens have arrived to screw with me yet again. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do there. Shoot. Okay, hang on. I missed one of my Mercury bases. I have no idea which one it was. All right, one of you guys finished up something. It was you. Upgrade that, please. Army under initiative control, sure, sure. Protected control, right? Okay, well, we know that there's an alien here because this just arrived.
Ready for
Riley,
orders.
go get that one, please.
Heading there now.
Mo.
What's the op?
Alright, you.
Surveilling target.
I need to not have anything happen here until that mission finishes. I don't know what percent we're at, but I think we're halfway, maybe. I think it said it was 39 days, right? Or somewhere in there. Okay, I did check those. Hey, Owen. Do we have our friend? Hey, friend. We'll throw a 69 at him.
I'm here.
J-Rob. You are not going to be able to get a purge without a crackdown. Let's have him also help investigate the alien.
Investigating target.
Okay, we're lowering the problems here. Okay, we're almost out with the nano factory. Oh, we also need to I'm so bloody busy. All right, let's just do one alien research because I need to come in here and set a policy. I want to get them merged in. Okay, also we have this to do. So relations. China, Japan, Southwest, Korea, Myanmar, Brunei. I should have probably done that a while ago. Well, let's just double check while I'm doing it. Yes. I've been really bad about this whole game of getting people properly allied together. Yes. So apparently the best way to take a nation from hostile faction is by taking their counselors out. Well, it definitely makes it a lot harder for them to resist, that's for sure. Hab module complete. All right, well, we are working on it, sure. Got the nano factory done. Cool. Okay, yeah, we have so much to do. ECM would be a thing. I kind of want the lasers. Okay, we're not using material. Let's get that armor piece quick. We know we're gonna use this. Yeah, we know we're gonna use this. Let's just get it. It'll help exo fighters too. More army deployment complete.
Offering assistance.
New projects available. Regional African Union projects. Okay, so none of these are ones I would want to worry about. If you are going to do an Africa game, this would be like the pivotal point in your campaign to start spamming all of these things. We are not... I don't foresee us ever being over there. I'm going to go ahead and just obsolete that.
Person of interest surveilled.
Investigate counselor mission success. It is Alf 24. He's not new to me. We know of him. We were gonna take him out and he disappeared. Yeah, that happened to us at one point, Wing. Somebody got arrested and it made us lose like mission control under our cap, and then that made everything go haywire. It was horrible.
They slipped away.
Okay, boo. Okay, good job, Resistance.
Violence is abating.
Yeah, the EU has almost conquered Europe.
Policy direction complete.
All right, so we would like a unification. We're gonna absorb Korea. And nom nom nom. It's a drop in the bucket to our country, but it is what it is. Also, okay, good. You didn't mess with anything. Yeah, and that did drop our military a little bit here. So that's what I was warning about. Pulling in bad military countries lowers it. Hence part of why we're hard sending this at the moment. Yeah, Humanity First is doing absolutely nothing. Humanity dumbest, apparently. I don't know what else to say to that. Okay, upgrade the solar panel. We're doing a hydroponics bay. No, because I had some search left over. Okay, I want the the operation system. And then we better just chill until our other power comes back online.
Recon complete.
Okay, thank you. No enthralling, please. This is a no enthralling zone. Erratic behavior over in Sweden. Sigh. Where is Humanity First? In all honesty, where are they? What do you guys even own? Okay, so Humanity First basically doesn't exist. They have Malaysia, which I'm going to be taking at some point. Single, South Sudan, and that's basically it. Wow. I feel like they just rage quit this lobby. That is ridiculously bad.
Ready.
Okay, we're not gonna be able to cap him. If I do this, I'm gonna go over the cap. I'm gonna let it go. I don't want a retaliation mission at the moment. I'm gonna let it go. Come over to India. Let's do a crackdown.
Targeting the center of power.
Which we're not apparently doing very well. Owen. We'll take that out. J-Rob.
Ready for my mission.
Okay, we did that. Okay, are we in consolidated power here? We are. Why am I not seeing what I'm expecting here? Yeah, this one. Because we don't actually have the chunk that we want. This is not it. This is technically it. Owen? How you feeling, buddy? You feeling like some more
Time for
coups?
some new leadership.
Reporting.
Actually, you know what? Rather than cooing them, Owen,
Here.
let's just do the unrest thing.
We will bring it down.
Because what I would really like is you to break that off.
Must fall.
I'm here.
Grumble, grumble yet again. Okay, and Riley, that means you need to go take care of those aliens. Take out the Swedish ones
On
first.
the way to the target site.
So, okay, riddle me this, builders. We have like a candy bowl at the break lounge at work, and various people just bring in stuff and dump it in there. Somebody brought a candy called Swedish fish, and I was like, I've never seen these before. And multiple people were like, what are you talking about? These are really common. I've literally never seen a candy called Swedish fish before. Is this a Babel's crazy? Or is this like a weird niche candy that this person thinks is popular? Okay, gray is a Swedish fish confirmed. Anyone else? Everyone's heard of Swedish fish. Swedish berries, but not fish. I've heard of them there. Yeah, they were fine. They were like fish-shaped little gummies. Somebody said they were like red licorice, which I didn't think they were really like red licorice, but yeah. They were fine. I'd never heard of them in my life. That is not something I would have forgotten. Okay, we did it. China takes control of the Itanagar region. Take me there. Take me home, sweet Itanagar region. We've only been working on this for like a decade. You know, we've got that. We've got Taiwan. We've got Korea. Everything's coming up China. All right, now I have what I actually want. Now I want this war to end. I think the way we are going to have to end this war is literally by taking the capital. So we are going to continue to work on that. I need you, who are really wounded, to rotate out. Go. You rotate in. Go. You rotate in. Go. You are an Indian army. Go. They're not even supposed to be there. We switched armies, that's right, because we switched control points. Can you imagine if you were in one of these armies and like you keep getting orders to go one way and then the other, just like every couple weeks? It must be infuriating. Or regular army behavior, you know, depending. Transfer to Tingyang. I'm pretty certain that Exodus is an open fight with those guys. Okay, increase success.
People will be free.
Okay.
Order is returning.
Okay, this is still not free though. Have module complete. Okay, this is the slice orbital. Okay, we have a construction module which we can upgrade into a nano. Working on a farm, working on a solar array, and then we're powering the current thing, which I guess we're okay on. So let's go ahead and drop our operation center. Now this is the nano factory spot. I think I want to PD this. This is kind of important to me. And I think we would put like 2 on here. And we'll come back with some more things are done.
Crackdown complete.
Okay. Crackdown done. Hunters. Armed individuals have been spotted hunting alien life forms in Yakutsk. The motivations range from commercial to exotic quarry being sold for curious customers at a hefty sum, to seemingly just for the thrill of it. Let them do as they please. Public opinion increases for the aliens. Why? They have the right idea. This is deplorable, or an interesting venture. Surely we can make some profit. The initiative's money increases by 10. It will give the aliens a little bit of like. I don't understand why you would possibly like that. I'm going to take the money on this one. We're taking the initiative option. 10 permanent money for some alien-like that I can just get rid of, I'll take it.
Here's what we found.
That's what Civil War looks like, I suppose. And hey, Axe, how's it going? The servants are back to sewing into. Yep. We did denuke them because I was like, you know, I know where this is heading. And we did take the region off of them I wanted. So now we just need to end this war. If we get control, I'm gonna take their armies apart too. Okay, you upgrade a solar, upgrade a farm, upgrade the mine. Okay, let's go through all these bases here again. Upgrade the mine, upgrade the farm. Okay, that's what we're doing here. Okay, solar array, farm. Okay, so you need a operation center. Okay, you need to wait for this to finish. Okay, yep. Okay, we have the tier 2. You upgrade from space. You upgrade from space. All right, the incoming resources will be much appreciated. Mercury Rising. Anyone challenge you? Yeah, we're in a forever war with the servants who have kinda sorta Russia, kinda sorta India. It's the resistance finally woke up and they're fighting for Russia, but Russia's kind of garbage, frankly, at this point. And apparently Project Exodus is just being poop heads, and they just keep declaring war on my miner stuff for some weird reason. Okay, so they want to take our space future off of me. No. Oh, challenge me for Mercury? Well, I got there first, Axe. We literally had a scout ship that could build construction modules. We built a repair bay, and we literally just went base, repair, base, repair, base, repair, until we had every single spot. So Resistance has a satellite there, but that's fine. They can have a satellite. I'll allow it. Okay. Upgrade, yes. Upgrade, yes. Upgrade, yes. Over here. Operation Center, yes. We are actually gaining mission control ever so slightly as those come online. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that went. I'm still concerned about our water, though. Our water is not healthy, and I think our next engine will probably be using water as fuel, so that is concerning. Okay, we got a purge here. It wasn't really the one I wanted.
Where to?
We're still gonna take the swing.
Targeting the opposition.
Mow. Continue to crack down.
Standing by.
Standing by for orders.
Okay, Myanmar, have we consolidated? Yes. So we could federate with China. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Myanmar, Assam. Okay, let's have her set national policy in China. Go.
On my way to the capital.
Your orders.
Owen, I need you to break apart this.
The people demanded justice.
They do. They demand to join me, actually, is what actually they want to do.
Offering support.
Okay, tactical drones is almost done. Oh, I didn't check our army deployments. Hang on. I gotta be careful. I don't want to lose an army. I really don't want to lose an army. Alright, upgrade space. Upgrade space. Upgrade space. Yeah, this is so much better when I have these kind of organized the same way. Take all the Mercury orbitals and then sell them to friendly factions, which will like you more. Yeah, we could work on that too.
Long live the revolution.
Increased unrest, mission success. Do it again because nothing broke away. You can see how much we were pushing on this last time with how rapidly we're able to get these finished. Tactical project complete, or project complete tactical drones. Okay, I still am kind of thinking I want more military. If we have anything that increases military investment, that's navies. Oppression. That's gonna be navies. Okay, green lasers are high on the list. Marine company. E-beams. Lasers, infrared. Okay, unless I have a favorite. I don't. Okay, I'm kind of interested in getting some green laser stuff. It would be nice if I could use those to mow the lawn, as it were. Project Tactical Complete Drones. Some combination of that were the right words. Okay, hold on. We also had... Well, we don't have the tech for it yet. There it is, the research campus. Okay, only allowed on the Earth-Lewis system or above worlds with 10,000 population. How many people does one residential hold? I doubt we can get Mercury to 10,000. Not anytime soon. So I think we're gonna have our moon bases be building these, and I do want this pretty badly. Yeah, I do want that pretty badly.
Things are cooling off.
A tier 3 residence holds 2.5. Okay, yeah, that's not so bad then. So we would build probably 3 tier 3 residences, and then just the other people there would probably get us to the finish line. Not anytime soon. Yeah, we don't even have tier 3 habs, so we're a ways out. Although we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, why is she cracking down what's already cracked down? We don't like that. Also, I got really distracted again. Okay, pause. I don't like this. So, over here, the flag is not the country. It's based on where you're at. So I gotta be really, really careful here that I don't accidentally... Did we lose an army here? I'm not even sure. Who are you? Okay, you are Chinese, I'm pretty certain. Go over here. Deploy. I'm gonna be really salty if you get yourself killed. And I'm pretty sure 1, 2, 3, 4... I think we did lose an army at some point, because I'm pretty sure we were supposed to have 5. This is another thing. I don't like this at all. They need to have, like, national colors on this pip or something. And have the flag be your national flag, and then have the location flag over here, or vice versa, or something. Rename them. You know, that's not a bad idea. Next time I have them in a good spot, let's do that. Because I just keep mixing them up, apparently. Part of it's, I'm sure, streamer brain. All right, Mercury Rising.
Mission complete.
Okay, select policy for China. This is going to be, we want unification with Myanmar, but we can't do it yet. So we're going to federate them in. We should also do a SAM too while we're at it. I'm pretty sure we have a claim on that. Myanmar, go. Okay, yes. Yeah, Sam. Okay, we'll do that too. We'll do that one next turn. We did lose another group. I'm absolutely getting gobsmacked by that. I think my brain keeps interpreting this as these are the Indian armies and not that these are the Chinese armies. Purge mission success. Okay. Yeah, to that end, I'm gonna need to go change some priorities around. All right, let's pull back off of this. And I kind of want this relatively quick, so we're just gonna have to do it. Army under initiative control. Yep. Okay, let's do the renaming right now if I'm allowed to. Am I allowed to do that? Yes. So, China 74th. That did not save. China 73rd, save. They do have slightly different naming conventions, but again, it's probably just streamer brain, but that is not good enough for me. Those are too close. Maybe we were just purging out the disloyal ones. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a big problem. They are. What keeps happening is we keep trading who's in control of which armies. In fact, I will do that. Deploy. Deploy. Okay, those are the ones up there. Okay, you're down here. You are... I have literally no idea who you are. You're Siberian. Sure, you know what? Go fight some xenoforms. The White Knights, go fight some xenoforms. Okay. Hopefully our new naming convention will help fix this. We have India down to 4 control points, by the way. Okay. Crackdown. This is apparently going to be a hard one.
Turning up the heat.
J-Rob, do it.
Standing by. We are taking power.
Riley,
Ready to go.
we need another policy.
Heading to the capital.
Offering counsel.
Yeah, that's really annoying. There's no reason I should have lost. I think we've lost 3 armies at this point total. We should have lost 0. Okay, farms are up. We have a solar array up. Let's upgrade the other solar array. Let's upgrade our construction module. So this one here, I'm going to rename this. This is going to be the Tolkien construction site. I think for these, I'm going to add a M for Mercury in front. Maybe we'll do that as I rename these ones. Okay, so construction site going in, mine upgrading. We're upgrading the other solar array. We still already have plenty of power, though. All right, is there something else that would be worth our time here at the moment? Probably not. We could drop some more nano factories just to print some money. We could drop the residential modules. Then again, if these are going to have that many people, I'm going to need a lot of farming. Yeah, after 72% farm discount, we would still owe that much. I think we're going to chill on these for the time being. Russian army in North China below Mongolia. Everybody's just picking on me at this point. Yeah, I do see that. Okay, you guys. The 73rd is basically healed up. Yeah, go deal with that, please. I don't feel like we did both these bases, though. Let me double check. Yeah, this is definitely not. So Operations Center going in. You guys did that. Okay, that one's good. That one's also good. Okay. We did look at the one that finished their farms. All right, back to Earth. Make a movie set in Tolkien Crater for the new Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings 40K.
Death to tyrants.
Lord of the Rings 6 Age. Increase unrest critical success. The unrest will continue until you
Order
break
is
away.
returning.
We don't have a claim on Mongolia, do we? Ulaanbaatar. We actually do have a claim on Mongolia. Again, of course our natural allies own it. Why wouldn't our allies own literally all the territory around me? That makes total sense.
Neutralize their key people.
Another megafauna, 2 megafaunas,
Policy direction complete.
as you do. Okay, we cannot get the other federation I want. I don't think I want Japan federated here. I think I want to keep them separate, so we're not actually going to do that one. So she actually kind of womp-womped that turn. All right, where are you, megafauna? Academy was able to finally do some mergers. Okay, we have fighting here. Okay, not you. Not you. Why don't you go fight megafauna? Okay, 38% on this guy. You need to pull out and go heal. Yeah, now it's going to be a lot more tricky. Okay, I'm going to have to let this go. Because I apparently am going to need to take this capital. And you can stay and fight. I need this. No, not no. I need this army like now, please. In fact, I'm even gonna direct invest that. I think we could probably spend like 1.5 to 2K. All right, so we are currently at 44. We'll direct invest it. We'll see what that jumps to. A magical odyssey. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Please go hunt xenoforms. Army deploy. In fact, actually, while we're also thinking about it, would you be on don't want it, can't have it?
We are in control now.
Okay, we own India for the time being. All right, you. Okay, they're failing a bunch of Xeno stuff. And we have taken control of these. Go fight Xenoforms. Actually, just go over there. Okay, Mo. Go investigate. You probably are better used here. Put up my defenses.
Protecting
I don't know what the
interests.
aliens are, but they'll be back, I'm sure. Go take care of the
At your
aliens.
service.
I am gonna public campaign here.
I will tell our story.
Okay, the other option is, now that we control both, I can just peace out. We've already got the piece of territory we want. We could just get out of the war, but we need 133 days in power to do that. I'm gonna continue to siege my own capital. I can't until we consolidate executive control. So I need the 133 days without losing executive. The problem we had was we had to reload because the game was being dumb. And then the third reload, when we were trying to fix our problem, they decided that they wanted to fight for India, whereas they didn't decide to do that in the other ones.
Securing our interests.
Is there a reason that we're not doing the research to help against the alien pheromones? Just other priorities. I do need to get back on those story missions. You're not wrong.
I will help them.
After we do the MC alien one, maybe we can get back to that. We had to jump in and do a bunch of the alien ones that were like anti-mind control point stuff because the aliens got super active over here. And we were just in this forever flippy war that was really, really dumb. The initiative's long-term investments are proving profitable. As a profit-seeking organization, the initiative has investments in profitable ventures all over the world. We expect it will only prove more profitable as the alien crisis continues. We made $768. Oh boy. Okay. Healing, still sieging.
The uprising is underway.
Independence for far region. Okay. There we go. That's what we want. Good job, buddy.
Things are stabilizing.
I keep getting that down. We have absolutely shattered Russia too. Stop making this hard for me. That's all I have to say. Just give me what I want. A general research center ran. Okay, yes, yes. Okay, we're running 1 alien, 1 material, 1 energy, 1 life, 1 society. Okay, the guidance systems would be nice for our missiles. We could just bang these out. I really don't know if we need you. A chemical rocket at this point. And don't think we need you. We could grab our automated solar kit. We're not really going to use solar kits that much anymore. Things that we're going to want are going to need fission or fusion. We're already doing one of these. Okay, so we're not doing a military tech. Let's do a military tech. Lasers could be good. These are like dirt cheap, but I don't think we would need these because we've kind of teched past these. Ion batteries, that could be something. No one's really doing sabotage. Okay, the green lasers again are coming up as being interesting. We are going to need to build navies though, because again, we screwed up. It's relatively cheap. Let's just grab that. Try to make up for some of my mistakes on that.
Unmoved.
The super chemical rockets give a bonus to boost. You'll need it. Yeah, that was the research building I was looking for. Yeah. I don't think we had discovered the engineering project when we went looking for it. What is your thinger here? Okay, you finished 1 solar. We upgrade the other one. Also, take me... I want the moon. Okay, we were changing these over from solar to the heavy fission. And it looks like this is one of my skunk work sites. We do have the tier 2 mine. We do have a farm. Okay, you build operation system. Replace the current existing solar array. Says it won't generate enough power. How much do you take? 100. Okay, maybe I do agree with you there. All right, in that case then, we're gonna need to change this solar array over. Yeah, so build module, the 128. Yeah, okay, we'll change that one out. And then when that comes online, we'll have to change that out. And that's the wrong direction. You. I have a feeling we're gonna have a very similar problem. Maybe not, because you don't have as many skunk works. So we have a farm here. It is enough. Okay, let's get all. I want my operation center. I think we're just going to preemptively go for the power here. Wait, build. I don't know why I keep switching that tab on me. Build you. Go. And then here, research. Research campus. 50 energy. Okay, so that's going to give us an additional 180 research just from that. Laser point defense seems nice to have when the aliens start to use missiles and torpedoes. We've already been torpedoed before. Yeah, and I agree. The other nice thing about lasers is we don't have to worry about ammo or anything as long as our fuel is running. Okay, that's another... Oh, wrong way. Skunk works. Okay, here. Build, energy, heavy fission, build. Over here, build, science, research. Okay, that's 360 more science. Why do I feel like that wasn't all of my sites? Give me my sites on Lua. I do only have 3 there. Okay, I'm thinking Mars. I guess there's no reason not to go upgrade Mars. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's also Lua. Hang on. So we have 4 on Mars. Yeah, take me there. The hab screen on the middle top bar. Yeah, we got there. Slowly but surely. Hey, look! Look, they have a base. Good for you, man. You have something. You have something. Okay, here we are running the fission reactors. These are not as powerful. These are as powerful. Why are these weaker here? Because that's the other type. That's not the heavies. Am I able? Okay. Let's build another energy. I don't want to turn anything off that's currently running. Okay, you are the tier 2. You are fine. I would like our operation center. We're not going to be able to do research here, but I guess that'd be fine. We may need to come back to that when it has more juice. I think these are all going to have the same problem. Actually, hold on. This is not. Okay, yeah, this doesn't care where I build this. Yeah, we're far too late for that, Eric. On new places going forward, we will do that. Okay, that is not Mars, though. That's not what I want to be working on. Apparently, the top of my list was the bottom of my Mars. Okay, here we are. I want you, yes. And then we want power, heavy, there, go. Power, heavy, there, go. Build. Mission control. Okay, there we go. That's just going to refund a lot of our mission control by getting those up and running. We're losing... Oh! You're right, we are losing water. There's not a ton I can do about that at the moment. We could try to fight somebody for some water. We will come. Well, I don't know. I was gonna say when our tier 2 farms come online, but I actually don't think that will. The problem was we ended up, I don't remember if I messed it up or if we just got beaten to it, but we had planned on taking water at the moons here, and we ended up not actually having that be the case. Yeah, this guy is what we would like. Again, maybe that's worth our... Maybe that would be worth our time to invest in taking that over. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. I wasn't paying attention to the upkeep on those. We might not be able to... Oh, no, yep, we're fine. Evan's got it. We're upgrading the mines. So the mines are non-functional at the moment. But that's not everybody, and that's not everywhere. Let's double check and make sure we're running full mines. Full tier 2 mines on Mars. Alright. Tier 2. Tier 2. I don't think there was that much water there. We're not upgrading that many mines, and the mines we are upgrading are on Mercury. That's not where we're getting our water. What was that? Low Mercury. Okay. I better hold off on that. On upgrading more things until I get this figured out. Okay, so you, like, this is gonna have some water, but not that much. A hostile takeover a base on the moon or Mars. That may need to happen. We would need a ship that has the Marines on it. And I think we took the water on the moon, so the moon's kind of a dud. If we look here, all factions. So we have the water, and we have the water. So that's not gonna help. It really is that base on Ceres, if I'm being honest. That's probably the reachable thing. We missed out. The aliens beat us to Ceres, which was what our secondary plan was, but the aliens got there. Okay, Protectorate has a nice one, has 2 nice ones. We have the 3rd nice one. There's no servant on Mars. I like that. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could go... Let's not look at Mars. Water that is not taken. 60... We have 62 at some comet. We're not too far off of the launch time. We cannot get there with our current ships. I think we probably need to send something. We do, hold on, we do have an icy one here. Let's... I wish that other button would take me to these places. Alright, you... Yeah, we've only got a tier 1 here, so this is a fix. So we're gonna need to upgrade you. Yes. We're gonna have to upgrade you. Yes. And I think we go ahead and upgrade you. Okay, that is a help. That is a help, but I don't think that's a full fix. I'm not actually sure if we're gonna generate... No, we'll have enough power here. Right. Okay, that's one little bit. I think we're gonna have to send one here too. I really wish we could take Ceres off these aliens. I think that is probably our next big goal for ship-wise. We need this. This is stuff I need, and it's in a better spot than where we're at. But I think for now, we're gonna go take this other icy. Yeah. Now that you're playing aliens, you're on team shoot the aliens. Well, finally, Shinosuke, finally. The humanity first. I mean, we could, but the problem is they're doing so badly. I don't want to really kick them. I want them to have some stuff to fight the aliens because nobody's fighting the aliens. Finally, Babel's done bullying the other. I have bullied nobody except for the servants who deserved it. All right, this is gonna suck, but I think we're gonna launch this stupid thing. Or apparently not. Earth rockets cannot reach this destination within the 750-day limit. It must be on its outside orbit. Okay, that was a whole lot of not being able to do what I wanted to do. Okay, you would be next. Yeah, we're not going to be able to reach that. We'd have to wait for it to be in here, I bet. It's grayed out. Okay, that's no go. Okay, so you... Okay, you have water. Where are you at? You are also on the far side. I need to wait for it to come way in close. Okay, I'm not missing a and I can reach it tag. Okay, Comet Pan's Brook. Okay, that actually has like a lot of volatiles. But I'm guessing if no one's taking these, they're out of reach. Yeah, they're out of reach. The 20 look, they were bullying me by taking things I wanted. I don't know if you were in here earlier, Shinosuke, but of course, who owns literally everything around me that I'm gonna have to take? Literally, it's Humanity First and Resistance. Nobody else. Like, Academy has, like, the Philippines. And that is it. We can't reach any of these things. We cannot reach any of these things. I think everyone has claimed up the water that is reachable. Oh, here we go. 36 and 42. That's not terrible. Okay, we're gonna want a automated outpost, I believe, for this. Yeah, send me an automated one, please. And I'm not gonna be able to send anything. Right? I'm not gonna be able to send anything until you're here. Yeah. Okie dokie. Send that. This is a long time away. Like a long, long time away. Oh, we don't have the automated fission. Okay, work in progress. Need power. We'll come right back to you, buddy. I'll beeline that. Should we start switching over? I don't have all the tech like we just saw. I'm gonna need automated fission piles. Yeah, so yes, but no. Time for the Space Marines. It's gonna be time for some Space Marines. We're gonna have to acquire somebody's water on Mars, and it's gonna be Project Exodus. Technically, we are at war with them because they declared war on me again, so... I mean, you brought this on yourself. You can't blame me. We will have a little bit more water incoming here, but this is not good. This is not good. All right, back to Earth. Look at the Protectorate. Yeah, acquisition specialist. Hostile takeover. New context. All right, and I still see that you are here. How many times do I have to tell you, old man, not to be here? Okay, ham module. Okay, that's fine. All right, I have moved this army. I cannot tell you how many times away from there. Keep doing it. Mo. Okay, Mo. So we could acquire Mongolia. Of course, they're owned by the Resistance. What else? What else do we have our claims on at the moment? Okay, we could demand claims on those, but we don't need to do that. They have claims here. So I think we can demand claim and be good, or we could federate these two. Declare independence from Russia. Which is back in their hands, of course it is. Okay, Riley.
Ready.
Put a defense here.
Securing our interests?
Standing by for orders.
So I guess we could declare independence, which I thought we should have already, but I guess we're not. Oh, we're in the Far Eastern Federation. Let's fix this. Okay, why would we have started in there? Okay, we're gonna need to wait for the Siberian one to break, I think. So on the 18th of September, we can come back and look at that again. Humanity First does not have India and China, but servants have China and half of America. Yeah, that's gonna be a rough one. Have fun with that. Okay, Mo, I don't even know what you're doing, Mo. I think you're gonna help stabilize some stuff.
Restoring order.
Owen,
Where do you need me?
I think I'm gonna have you do the same. Are we chill? Go stabilize
We'll turn
that.
down the heat.
J-Rob. Man, I kind of want to take this. What are our relations like? Let's actually bring up everyone's relations. Yeah, we have a non-aggression. We signed that because we figured they would break it. So I think I'm gonna leave them alone until they do. Humanity First is intolerance, but I mean, frankly, Humanity First is literally a non-starter. Maybe we take Malaysia. We also could consolidate, or no, we could federate in with Assam. Okay, I need to do that. Jay, go set the policy here.
Time to make our move.
Okay, you're in this federation. Yeah, okay, we do have a claim there. Okay, the Pan-Asian Combine actually has one too. Either one, it doesn't really matter. Somebody absorbed that. God, that water's only gonna get worse. We're gonna have a big water problem here very shortly. You can hold shift and click to make all the tabs the same on the Intel 20. Ooh, thank you, that's a good one. Myanmar needs to make allies. Let me see. Myanmar is an ally there. We're okay at the moment. Okay, let me go check in with our troops. You are healing. In fact, you would heal faster if I had you go home. You are so low, you're gonna need to do that. All right, and here, if I can hold this for 5 seconds, and in fact, actually, would you, let's actually unity this up for a hot second. Well, that's so wasteful. But I'm also not going to hold it. No, let's just unity this up, try to make it a little harder for them to take off me. What I want is I want to end this war, and we need to take the capital to do it. All right, go.
Lending my expertise.
Protecting our interests.
Go back to putting out fires. Man, we probably are gonna need space lasers at this point. Like, no joke. I mean, there are so many places that are just completely overrun. Okay, are you guys not moving? Are you moving? What's the deal here? Brazil has a megafauna. I mean, it's good for global warming, right?
Violence is abating.
Okay, do it again.
Violence is abating.
Do it again. Alien detected. Alright, he must have had a critical failure or something. Alf 21. I am really in hot water with Alf at the moment, so I think we're just gonna have to chill on that one. As much as I would like to pummel him.
Order is returning.
We could set policy piece. That's true too, actually. That is actually fair. I would need... Do we have consolidation? 110 days. That's my worry. I'm not going to stop fighting until we can do it. I thought we were done with this war already, and here we are, so...
Mission complete.
Okay, Southeast Asian Alliance needs to federate Assam. Wow. Yeah, I think Resistance and Humanity First have literally been completely ineffectual this game. Humanity First tried to have a little fight here, and then, I don't know, they went home crying. Project complete. Maskarovka. We estimate we can have more, 25% more presence in space without inviting retaliation. Hopefully that's gonna cool them off some. All right, and as was suggested, the Parasite things we could do. So these are our story mission stuff. We could do the cheaper one here first. Parasite quarantine. Yeah, those are all fine too, but I think we're gonna nab this one. I favorited that for some reason. I guess it's just an enthrallment. That's actually not a story mission. I'm gonna unstar that one. Parasite resistance. I'll have to check it now that we're federated. I think there's going to be a cooldown on that, but then again, I don't know. Some things have cooldowns and some things don't. Okay, I'm actually going to take this slightly cheaper one first. Their purpose will tell me better accuracy on this. I need to know when I'm going to cause a retaliation. Okay, I still need 2 pips in that. We're going to have designer life forms momentarily. Yeah, continue on. No is the short answer there. So we need to have the cooldown of the Federation thing. Yeah. All right. Our water came slightly back. We're down. We're back up to only -28 as things are coming back online. A whole bunch of farms just came online. Okay, Mo. All right, we've finally got peace here. Okay, Owen could probably go do something
Ready
else.
for my mission.
Back to cleaning out some of the garbage, I think. Getting rid of the stuff that's near us is probably
Yup.
worthwhile.
Ready
Mo,
for orders.
At your
you
service.
finish off the stability here.
We'll restore
or
peace
work
to
on
this
it.
nation.
At your
Jay,
service.
and we need to wait for cooldowns here. Okay, we did that just fine. Okay, I think I'm gonna have him go take
Headed
the
there now.
activity.
Where do you need me?
Riley, is there a second one? No. Okay, increase public support. I'm just checking. We already brought you in. Okay, this could be higher. Let's go work on that for a little bit. All right, well, I'm glad we're finally making some progress over here. Okay, new army deployed. Good. Okay, we don't have control of it yet. We need to build another one. I think I'm going to go up to one army for every control point. We're just in enough fights that I think that's worth my time.
Violence is abating.
Order is returning.
The Baltic Republic. Apparently they joined me. Good choice. Good choice. The downside is I don't actually want or need you, so I don't know why we would do that. You're definitely going to get gobbled up by the EU. Honestly, I think we spoil this. I don't even know what else I would do there. Do exofighters get better as the tech is researched? They do improve with tech. I don't know if they ever get so good that you're just going to defend Earth with them, if that's your question.
Target destroyed.
Okay, alien assault complete. Good, good. Exo's auto upgrades, you gain the new techs, yeah. The Baltic Republic joins the East Asian. No, bringing him into my federations is just adding for other problems.
There's a them, and there's an us. Always has been, as much as we kid ourselves that somehow we've become more enlightened over all these years of blood and suffering. Commander Fiona Ayawade, SIS correspondent.
Now that we can readily blend genomes to our will, we can achieve so much more than merely changing life. We can create it. Genetic editing at an embryonic level can bring about livestock able to thrive in hostile environments, fast-spreading terraforming flora, lab-grown food sources, new bacteria-based pharmaceuticals to combat new diseases, and even pets designed to be as charming and obedient as the imagination allows. Catgirls, it's coming. Most of all, these human-designed species will help make life in space and on distant worlds not only survivable, but even pleasant because of the catgirls. They can even ultimately be used to turn back the tide of climate change and save Earth itself. Environment priority now removes carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide. The best sustainability achievable by nations has improved. Okay, so we have some work to do there. And we might be able to get a project. Okay, okay, that's more tech. Surface-to-air defense is pretty good. However, fission was strongly recommended. Do we start it? Probably not. I think I'm going to maintain control of that other one, and we'll just pick it when that one finishes. This is tied for the cheapest. I think we're just going to take the cheap techs. We're just trying to raise the tide for everybody. Okay, servants are hard pushing me on this one. Okay, this says I'm going to maintain control. We'll pretend that we believe that. Antimatter containment is cheap. Yeah, it is. I'm not sure we're going to get much use out of it yet, though, because I'm not sure we're going to have an antimatter source. Strike one. Okay, now you guys should all be on Xeno. I did make some progress when we owned India earlier on that. I would like you guys to hunt Xenos, please. Okay, you look like you're doing what you're supposed to do. Okay, you're healing. We're working on New Delhi, but I mean, we are barely tickling them. We are barely tickling them. You also need to go heal. Army, go home. Go heal. Did we get control of that new army yet? We haven't. They're uncapping that little piece. And of course, servants are back in control in Russia, so the chances of us piecing out of that other war are like 0. That's this war, which is different than that war. One at a time. Yeah, I am on that, Eric, thank you. The 34 here is getting low. We have a new army, but I'm not in control of it yet, so... Control point lost. It's happening again. This is why I'm kind of insistent that I need to siege this down. All right. Unfortunately, we are not making the progress I would like to see here. Especially not with all those Xenos. We might need the tech for fighting against these. Okay, there's our new army. And of course, we lost control of some of these. All right, where is my China army? You are not China army. Although, and you are fighting Xenos, okay. They have 5 armies sitting right here. I think we're gonna have to break apart more of Russia. Okay, I really want to finish uncapping this because it's gonna cause me other problems. Okay, we're down to only losing 2.8 water. It's getting better, guys. Yeah, we are uncapping that, and I would like to get rid of that, so I think we're gonna let that be. All right, Owen. Owen's like, sir, I just want to kill aliens, and I'm like, no, destroy Russia. He's like, all right.
The people will rise.
They will.
I'm here.
Russia, rise up. Okay, blaster. I think I'm gonna make my job. We are so liked here, it's not gonna change much. Maybe we start prepping Mongolia. We have a non-aggression though. I don't think that's worth fiddling with. Okay, let's work on this. Let's get this all fixed up.
Where to?
J-Rob. Okay, there's nobody needs any getting there. Actually, hold on. No. Mo, we need to crack down. I do not want them to take this off me.
Their key people.
They probably will, but I really would prefer they don't, because I would like to get out of this war at some point.
Terminating the opposition.
Okay, but we are over 2 hours in, and I have not refilled my tea, so I'm going to take my quick little tea break here. If you haven't taken a break, I would encourage you to get up and take a stretch, get a drink or a snack. I'm gonna put this in for 5 minutes here. You're not blocking ads. I appreciate the couple pennies. I try. It's going all right. Just taking my 5-minute break here, so my apologies, bad timing. I'll be right back though. All right, hopefully everybody got a stretch and a drink, and we continue on. I really thought this was going to be a quick and easy exit yet again from the the Indian Wars. Obviously, it is not. All right, let's continue on. We are down to only... Oh, never mind. I was going to say only losing some water. A whole bunch of stuff's coming back up. Okay, hold that thought. Okay, so this is mercury stuff. Yeah, we are... After farm discount, yeah, we're not using much here. We got our tier 2 mining labs. Getting a little bit of water coming in. We don't have that farm up and running. That'll help some. Yeah, these are just literally all going to come up in a row. Okay, we'll see where we end up, I suppose.
Offering support.
Low Earth orbit 1. Okay. Fail assault on Xenos. Another one on Mercury. Okay. This is not getting better. It's only getting worse. Yeah, that water's gonna be a problem. Luckily, we can eat off of this for a while, but that's... I mean, that's gonna add up. That's gonna add up. I don't remember. I tried to... Did you say you had started a game of Terra Invicta? I think I'm maybe mixing two people up here. Okay, army check. Yeah, the one who is damaged is moving out of the way. Me? Yes, Mel. Yeah, I know you had one, Shinosuke. I was curious about I try. Okay, we have completed the construction of layer defense. Okay, right, the space ones.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
The people will be free.
Yep, continue to break Russia
Please
apart.
move the needle.
Because apparently that's what we need to do. Launch towards the Raptor. Okay, I'm fine with that. Man, India is getting absolutely shredded by these.
Crackdown complete.
Okay, can we get a purge, please? Yeah, apparently it did not, Brew. Hab module complete. Okay, and just to double check myself, we all agreed that I did not own water on Mars. I have one thing of water on Mars, and you are running tier 2, I assume? And you are running tier 2. Yeah, it just is what it is. Our daily income is minus 0.09. Okay, so we have about 10 years worth of water, a little less than that at the current rate. But that assumes we spend no water, which is just not practical. Water will be spent. Oh my goodness, go away. Do not dare touch that executive. How long do we have left on this? 78 days. That's a few turns that we need to hold this. J-Rob. Why? Yeah, that's why we have those spammed out, Shinosuke. Everybody should have those properly now. time to have a fleet together. We need an engine that can reach Ceres is my problem. So we're kind of waiting / trying to push the text that we need for it. Okay, Mo. Please don't crack down the thing that's already cracked down. You seem to be doing that a lot lately.
Reporting in.
Okay, you should have a good chance for that.
What's the up?
Let's go and put some XP in. You're done. Okay, Blaster has some XP. Okay, I think you just get... I think I'm gonna go Science, actually. Just anything to push that forward a little quicker. Mo actually could use a little Persuasion. Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, I totally forgot. We got this at the end of last stream. Shoot. This is one of our faction orgs. The Neos Defense Services. Assault alien asset, assassinate, extract counselor. That's pretty bad, frankly. That's nothing special whatsoever. Okay. Never mind. I don't feel bad that I forgot about it. We also could make her prosperous and just get some free cash. You know what? Money. Money. If she could be wealthy, yeah, we'll make you wealthy. Embezzle a few funds, you know? Okay, and Owen. Security could make sense. Science could make sense. Espionage could make sense. Let's go espionage. Make him hard to see. J-Rob. You need more command from when you're doing command stuff. Broad. We were upping his security. Broad could have government. How do you not have government? Or did he lose that? He might have lost government at some point. We had an event that happened. Aliens could be enthralled. Oh yeah, they definitely are. We've been fighting over this region for a long time. We could do some leapfrogging. We could try. That is. We don't have an engine that can reach Mars at the moment, or not efficiently. So we need one more engine tech basically to even think about that. I am gonna put the government tag back on him. I'm pretty certain he had that at some point. Okay, I did want to come in here and make sure we weren't missing out on any mining bonuses. Space mining output bonus 5%. Okay, this could solve some of our problems. Space mining output 2. Okay, that's pretty decent. She could have a little bit more admin. She can't afford it. I need to find a way to get where was that? Royal Energy. The materials. Yeah, we need these mining bonuses. I think that's a non-negotiable. We need these. So I need to make room for 2 and 2 on somebody. All right, what do you... 2 ops. I don't really want to lower my ops. I mean, I go through 500 ops in the blink of an eye. That's not going to help. Okay, that's 1 star we could move. It has a stat on it. Otherwise, that is pretty doable. Okay, I think I just need to bite this bullet. Yeah, take that off. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to take this off. All right, and then which one of you has the best mining bonus? 5%, 6%. Okay, what else could we take off here? Has way too many stats. That's admin. Okay, this one... This is on the weaker side. It's only 16 science. Only 2% research bonus. Alright. Yeah, just sell it. And get me the mining. Okay. That'll help a little bit. That'll up our water income and everything else, but the water's what I'm worried about. Okay, here... I would like to sell or trade these. Let's see, maybe we can make contact with Resistance or Humanity First again. We'll see if maybe we can do that. I see you. Riley, we'll take care of that.
We'll recon the site.
I will help them.
Pass on the minerals as a monthly boost bot. I guess they all do now. Yeah. I'm okay with paying a little bit of boost at the moment. I can build more boost if I need to. I can't build more water. I mean, I guess I could build money to buy the water, but yeah, that's okay. We probably should also go do a check over of all of our priorities. Let's let the turn finish out and then we'll do that. Also, health check. The 77th is healed. Back to New Delhi. Okay. You are healing. You are not my Chinese group. Where's my one? You. Did I rename you? No. Yeah. That will help me a ton, because now look, he's not even in the right order now. Alright, he's uncapped what he was working on. Please help me take New Delhi. Okay, adamantine armor. I believe this is one of the best we can have until we get to like crazy stuff. So that should be something good. Special project available. Ecological stabilization program. National investment in economy is better. Sure is. Okay, okay, our volatiles are no longer crazy negative. Our water's still a little bit negative. Okay, none of that is water. Water. 15% more. Adamantine is the best that doesn't cost exotics. Okay, so yeah. We're not really ready for exotics quite yet, so
People will
excellent.
come to our side.
Okay, public campaign.
Death to tyrants.
Yeah, we hate tyrants. Buy my shirt that says "Down with Tyrants." Down with capitalism. $5. Buy two. Pay no shipping. I always get a kick out of that when you see people with those type of shirts. Okay, hypersonic sea cruise missiles. Good. Okay, you're my military slot. Okay, I obsoleted earlier the heavy rocket stuff, thinking I didn't need it. Maybe now's the time to grab that quick, because maybe we do need that. Are you gonna be stinky on me here? Make me go searching? Oh my goodness. Okay. A heavy rocket should be an energy. Oh no, it was one of the space techs. Halcyon drive. Oh my goodness, why am I not seeing it? Advanced chemical rockets. National investment points we direct into boost are increased by 10%. Oh, I thought it was a direct boost. I mean, it's fine. If we do end up having to buy water, the escape velocity thing is important. This is cheap. All right, I'm in. Hugo Chavez shirts for $20. Yeah. Okay, investigate complete.
Our enemies are still in control.
Dude, my man, what is going on? That's 2 failures in a row. Aliens in my India? It's more likely than you think. Call today. Yeah, what are you doing here, my man? What are you doing here?
I'm here.
I think what happened was we got the crack and then he stole it. I think that's what happened there.
Ready.
Okay, Riley. Go to the
We
public
must
campaigns there.
persuade the people.
Blaster. Come to him over here.
Making our case.
Owen.
Reporting in.
Can we get an investigator off on this person? Who is
Tracking
this?
target.
We may need to be being a little more aggressive here. I do have control of Indian armies that are in combat. That's apparently a fresh one I don't control. The other one should be fighting kaijus. I don't control that one. Nobody has this one. And actually, now that they're fiddling with my points again, yeah, they're doing all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I'm sure that's what happened. Okay, we are almost a third of the way to the next army. We need to build 2. I want to go to max armies, I think. And we are slightly working on the Navy, which is what I want. Okay, we just finished our 2nd nuclear barrage. I do want more, but I can't afford that. Nor can I afford the exo fighters, I think, at the moment. Let's pull off of those 2 things. All right, continue.
Lending my expertise.
All right, as soon as we click over the halfway point here, I'm gonna pull back. In fact, can I do it now? I'm probably safe. It's arrived. Okay.
I have new information.
Actually. Critical success. It is a servant. Okay. All right, we need to go check all these things that are arriving various places. Are you all fighting kaiju? You. I am not in control of you. Okay, China. He's on his way.
We're winning their hearts and
God, this has
minds.
been such a
Public
quagmire.
opinion is moving in our direction.
How long do we have on this? Are we close? 49 days. I just need to hold out for 49 days. A turn is what, about 15, 16 days? I just need to not let them take swings at this. That is an alien fleet. That is a big alien fleet. Turn is 2 weeks, yeah. But a month is not necessarily... A month could be 31 days, is what I'm saying. Okay, what do you got going on? Okay, here we go. Okay, look, guys, look. Water, I was building it. I'm not crazy, you're crazy. It was just in construction, really, really far away. We're positive 100 water. Although I think that did show us that we are not producing enough. But at least it's not as big of an emergency at the moment.
We've removed some threats.
Well, now that you know that you're mad, how do you know I'm mad? Well, of course you are. Everyone here is mad. Under initiative control. Take me there. All right. You deploy, fight kaijus, go. Nope. No. Okay, let's go do a control or a priority check. Okay, China. I would like to grow our GDP quite a lot here at this point. We're gonna have some extra armies, and I'm gonna need to pay for that. So I think it's time that we actually push on the grow here. We're doing fine on the wealth disparity. We're hard pushing knowledge as best I can. Okay, we probably can cut back on the government. We fixed whatever that problem was. The unity, we had almost had this good, then we had a couple events screw it up. But I think we're gonna slow that down just to put some things elsewhere. I'm not stopping mission control. We're only a third of the way through building it. We need the army. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I just want that done. I do want to continue getting our tech up, and I do want navies on them. So that's it. Push your Miltech. I'm working on it, man. I mean, we're pushing it pretty hard here. Okay, Japan. Yeah, look at this. This is what we want to see. This is an economical miracle. Okay, and okay, the wealth disparity, I'm gonna call that good-ish. We are also pretty good on the environment. I do think I can spare the points here to just full hog it. So I think I will. Knowledge is fine. Unity is fine. We are giving ourselves a little bit of funding from here. I think I'm gonna, because at some point we're merging in, and it does lower our military based on the merge, I think I am gonna start giving them a little bit of military. So let's get to work on that. 12 is the magic number for knowledge. Well, we're pumping it as hard as we can. Okay, weren't we also able to stick you in somewhere? What's going on with that? Leave Federation. Yeah, I guess we just don't have what we need for pulling that in yet. But priorities. You are very rich. You're very happy if you live here. A little bit of welfare's keeping it real. Let's up your... I think we're actually going to have you guys hard boost me a little bit more. Yeah, maybe not quite so much environment. This is my most efficient place to build boost. And actually not terrible. Yeah, almost a boost a month. What if we lowered this? There we go. 1 boost per month for a little bit, I think. Just in case. We still have Afghanistan. Yeah, we have chunks of it, I think. Let's see. We do. Nobody has wanted this place. Because we have absolutely destroyed it. You're not even worth spoiling, in all honesty. You've gotten that bad. You know what? The Afghani environmentalist movement. Big thing. Big thing here. There you go. There you go. Good luck. Yeah, that thing's giving us like nothing. And I think somebody took Libya off me, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, we've consolidated down most of our holdings. Okay, this should not be on that. It should be on this for now. Okay. Okay, we completed. Okay, that's old? Yeah, that must be old. I must just change that. Okay, turn all those off. Okay, excuse me? Excuse me? People getting ideas here? Mighty dangerous getting those. I don't dare stop over here though. I don't dare stop over here. I do not want to lose executive.
Applying pressure on their people.
Yeah, please pressure their people. Owen. Alright, oh, is this clown again? Owen, give him a 76%er.
Surveillance.
Yeah, get that surveillance on him. We're gonna arrest that clown. Okay, Space Future's almost done, and that was for the tier 3 stuff, or heading towards it. Yeah, I don't have much else to say about that. Do it. Strange incidents are being reported on the shores of Bangalore. An eerie glow can be seen shimmering on the horizon at night. Experienced fishermen are vanishing without a trace. Others return having caught creatures that defy any known marine taxonomy. Even massive cargo ships have been found taking on water through holes torn out of their hull. Superstitions are running high, and so are insurance premiums. Both threaten to dry up the economy in India. Okay. I can see fishermen being superstitious, but we're literally being invaded by aliens, and we know that they're like dropping monsters on our planet. Wouldn't your first thought be like, bet you it's aliens? Like, that guy from the History Channel is like, aliens. I told you. The seas have always been treacherous. Things could be good or bad. We could have the Coast Guard take them on with a pretty good chance. We could have a full naval task force. Spread of xenoforming is reduced. 75% chance. Yes. Okay, I'll take that. Military sensor equipment available to the Naval Task Force allow them to quickly determine the presence and magnitude of local xenofauna infestation. Having identified the problem, the task force proceeded to address it with maximum force. It's only a temporary solution, but the waters are safe for a while. Get the Pacific Rim mechs. There you go.
Person of interest surveilled.
We have Japan, so we have the best Gundam makers. All the gunpla guys, we've hired them. Yeah, I see you, Mr. Clown. I don't know where you think you're going, but it's down is where you're going. Okay, army check. Okay, we're below 50%. I think that's gonna be enough. Oh, hang on. Below 50%, but you're an Indian army. Don't care. Okay, 66, 77. We lost an army again somewhere. How did we lose an army again somewhere? This is driving me absolutely bonkers. I am honestly trying my best to keep track of this. I hate this list. This list is garbage. Why are my armies not grouped by nation? This is Terra bad. I cannot keep track of this while streaming. Oh my goodness. Okay. I feel like I'm an AI player here the way I'm losing armies. And the worst part is we are like 2% done with this. If we lose this executive, we need to hold it for 36 days. I'm going to be very, very sad if we lose this executive. Okay. Romero coming in.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Downtown Mr. Clown, that's right. We're taking him somewhere.
Public opinion
It's not for ice
is moving in our
cream.
direction.
We've neutralized their key people.
Alright, come on, J-Rob. Come on, J-Rob. Italy, under the resistance, have declared war on Switzerland. Okay. Resistance doing something? Possible? Okay, getting some more power up various places, although we're not going to be able to expand our bases. Not with the current resources. Alright, we've repurged them out. Army under our control. Go fight the Xeno. Okay. Owen. Mr. Clown. Vanguard Engineering Group. Don't care. Shielded Devoted. I can't steal. That would have been really good in the early game. People's Engineering. Okay, taking their admin stuff is one that hurts them a lot. Mechanized motor supplies.
Where do you need me? Ready to go.
Mechanized motor supplies. You, 0% chance. Okay, she can't do it. Owen could, but Owen is going to probably try to detain. Alright, we're gonna have to get another investigator on him. I can't wait for this idiot to die. He has been one of the thorns in my side this entire game.
Reporting in.
You know what? He has been a thorn in my side this entire game.
I have them in my sights.
It's time for you to go.
Ready for orders.
It's time for you to
At your
go.
service.
Detain and turn him? I think I'm killing this one because he's their persuasion guy. I'm done with him. When we find somebody else, we'll fiddle with that.
I'm
Okay,
here.
Riley.
Securing our control.
That was saying it's second time because
to go.
yes, I am pretty done with that guy. I am pretty done with that guy. All right, now do you have a chance? Also still 0. Yeah, I think they added a new stat that makes some of these harder to steal. They used to be like open season once you actually ID'd somebody. All right, you actually have a free second, I guess. I probably also need to do another investigate of people for their loyalty checks. I think we're gonna blow apart some more Russia. Yeah, go raise that. They're in open guerrilla war already.
Lending my expertise.
Securing our interests.
Well, I mean, conversely though, Shinosuke, imagine they were able to do it to you really easy. Don't have to do a loyalty check with loyalty callers. I mean, that is true. Rap, tap, bang. -1 absolute thorn in my side.
Mission abort.
That's fine, Owen. That's fine.
Uprising.
Owen's like, can't arrest a corpse. I'm like, true.
The people
True.
will come to our side.
All right, hopefully that will slow them down for a hot minute while they're training someone else. We really haven't seen... I don't think we've really seen who else they have. He's the guy we always see. All right, we can use our onboard lasers to destroy some debris. This is in LEO 2. Excellent. Keep it clean, boys. Keep it clean. Yeah, we did a whole loyalty grind at one point.
Created by the divine, as we ourselves were. It is our mission, our duty, and our privilege to join with them. A meeting of minds across the stars. Superior Judith Howell, Xenobaptist leaflet.
She almost faked me out there. There can be no going backwards now. Humanity has both a military and an industrial presence in space, not to mention ever-growing numbers of personnel for whom a life on Earth is increasingly a distant memory. It is time to double down on this, to no longer think of ourselves as an Earth-bound species. This means establishing new forms of law, order, communication to govern the land, airspace, and space alike, which will create untold turbulence as our new hybrid society grows accustomed to it. In turn, this requires specially trained forces to defend against threats both internal and external. We now have concrete proposals of how to achieve this, and once it is realized, we can think in earnest about founding true, increasingly sizable off-Earth societies. Okay, we are almost done with the energy tech. I am going to let the energy tech ride. Antimatter is pretty dang cheap. We could just get started and try to burn that quick. I think we are going to burn it. Are we good here? We're good there. Let me double up on this to maintain control. Yeah, I don't like doubling up, but that is by far the cheapest tech. If you could find an enemy commander who has one of the traits that makes them lose loyalty, those would be good targets if somehow you could keep track of them. Supporters in Honduras. Big fans. Big fans. Okay, Mo. Yeah, he tried to hide up there. No hiding. No hiding. All right. They did not fiddle with India. I don't really want to antagonize them anymore. I'd be happy if we could have a cooling off period. These are probably all servants. This might be resistance. I want to make contact with them. Let's see if it is.
Target.
Ready.
Owen. All right, Owen. Back to having fun. You can continue to break apart Russia.
The government must fall. Ready for my mission.
Jay. Same.
The people demand justice.
At your
Riley. Okay, let's do a quick check. Do we have anybody that needs to do any Diplo? I don't want to federate Japan. Okay, we could do a demand claim here. I'm not sure if how that works when they're in a federation, though. I mean, I guess we could just find out. Okay, I see. Yeah, okay, I see. Okay, we are in control here. Okay, I think I need to do this one. I think we need to have Japan do theirs at this time. So let's go set their policy. I think I can demand this and accept it now. I think we're off the cooldown. Okay, and speaking of cooldown, where are we at? 10 days. One turn. One turn. Pretty please. Babel's been a good boy. I've only been the appropriate amount of greedy. Okay, we finished the nanofab. I like that. We are positive on all of our resources. I also like that.
I will help them.
We've got some intel on our target.
Okay, but okay, it's resistance. He's a politician.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
I almost thought that was Stefano de Stefano for a minute. You guys related? Also, you have like the alcohol nose. You look like Disco Elysium. Is that you? By the way, I always say it, but if you've never played Disco Elysium, you should play Disco Elysium. I was thinking about that today at work. Okay, we can't do anything right now. We're gonna make contact with him next turn if we can. Pretenders. Residents of a town in Bangalore region are claiming that alien infiltrators are stalking the streets in human form. This sounds far-fetched, but given the global situation, any reports of alien activity are worth investigating. Leave it alone. Stake out the town for clues. Not too helpful. Round up the entire population for examination. You know what? I will do that. They gained cohesion. We got significant boost. While the townspeople were waiting in line to be examined, we noticed a few individuals behaving suspiciously. When security personnel tried to escort them away for individual examination, they turned out not to be people at all, but rather some bizarre xenofauna with mimetic properties. They were meme lords. Surprised, the guards opened fire and gunned the creatures down on the spot. The incident was shocking for the town people, but in a way, it was a relief as well. I can't believe that actually turned out well. Megafauna destroyed. India strong, I guess. You know, credit where credit's due. You did it. Also, you are killing one of my armies yet again. Could you please stop? Like, seriously, could you please stop? Yeah, you need to go home and heal, buddy. You need to deploy to the capital. I'm glad I caught that, because that would have been yet another dead army. Yeah, Thinman, yep. Yeah, I wish I could have put an alert on these things. I cannot keep track of that while streaming. I'm trying, but my eyes keep seeing the flag here and interpreting that as, oh, that's an Indian army.
Long live the revolution.
Increase unrest, 8.3. Sure. How is that country? Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, how are you still together?
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Nobody cares enough to piece them back together, apparently. Okay, advanced chemical rockets. Okay, I do want to hide my obsolete again. Okay. We also could get the burner drive. I think Caddy might have been the person who was saying this might be good enough to get us there. It uses hydrogen, so water, as its propellant. $13.4. I need to look at our 13.4 versus you. It is faster, but not like as crazy as I would like. I think we're gonna hold out for the better stuff. Why don't we build? Well, the thing is, getting to Mars is more about the distance I can fly. I could build them on Mars, but then that doesn't help me get to the next step. And the next step is Ceres that we need to really get to. So we need like a real engine. There's a bunch of cheap techs. Oh yeah, but they're techs I generally don't care about for one reason or another. Okay. Wet Navy modernization might not be bad. We do need to build a whole bunch of navies, and they are expensive. We're doing an alien tech. Okay, here's another military one. We're already doing material though, right? Yeah, we're already doing a material tech. We do need to do Greater Pan Asia at some point. Our control points are pretty good at the moment. Okay, maybe we should get the mining companies, actually. Okay, that's super cheap. Let's get the mining companies. We might need to do some org shakeup.
Mission complete.
Okay, Japan. I want to demand claim. We do have two that I can do. Yes. And repeat. Territory was ceded. Yes. So that was this set of islands. And the other one we can claim, I believe... I'm not sure which one it is. One of the two. Do I own both of these? Yeah. The frag system you did? Yeah, yes. Okay, we have executive control. All we need to do is survive to put orders in. I think we're gonna make it, guys. I think we're gonna make it. Also, I think my army made it out. Please, sir, could we stop having forever war? No. Only war.
Standing by.
Alright, J-Rob. National policy.
Heading to the capital.
Where do you need me?
Okay. Hopefully I can force my way out of this one. Mo. We want you to contact him.
Establishing contact.
Okay. Remind me, we want to sell the IBM. The IBN. We do not want that anymore. That's one thing we can give away, or even just give it to him, frankly. You're a little uncomfortably close, aren't you? Okay, and that's everybody. Okay, we're gonna get the fusion tech here in a second. We're working on the antimatter, mainly just because it was the cheapest tech. Okay, do it. Sell IBM's got it. Yep, I'll give you a 10% of a percent commission. Go get them. Diamonds on Mercury. Material scientists have successfully extracted samples of diamonds on Mercury. These findings verify the data from NASA's Messenger probe, which operated between 2004 and 2015 to map the entirety of Mercury. Based on this, our scientists believe that when Mercury was formed, some 4.5 billion years ago, the planet to be consisted of a carbon-rich magma ocean and a liquid core. As crystallization occurred at both the ocean and core over time, the liquid reached a threshold where it could not absorb more carbon. Thus, a certain allotrope of carbon was formed, all we know today as diamonds. Because diamonds are dense, and not as dense as metal, it would have floated to the top of the core, leading to the formation of a thick diamond mantle around Mercury, which our scientists say is more than 15 kilometers thick. Naturally, certain quarters are already speculating on the monetary value that even a tiny fraction of these diamonds could attract on Earth. This is certainly more viable today than it was in 2015, now that significant space infrastructure is operating between Mercury and Earth. You're welcome. As we wish to pursue this, large mining facilities will be needed. Shiny, but what's it really good for? We gain a lot of fissiles. Or excuse me, I keep calling them fissiles. Of volatiles. That's a lot. 2,600? We only have 1.2k. Or we could send some samples back home for some cash. I'm gonna take the volatiles. That made that a lot healthier. Shh, Eric, that's not the kind of talk we have around here. Diamonds are forever. If you love her, you'll buy her a diamond. From Mercury.
So long as you don't stand in our way, we good.
Yeah. Shut up, I'm giving you free stuff. You are just Mrs. Cranky, aren't you? Yeah. Here's a free space base. You know, I do this for the poors once in a while. And here's some tech. Because you're poor. Got anything interesting? Siberian tigers? I mean, as cool as it is. I'm really looking for space mining stuff. Yeah, you're just poors. Yeah, you got garbage. Ugh, imagine being in charge of those companies. Gross. Do have a lot of fissiles, though. I don't want any of your habs. Or do I? Or do I? Give me all locations. Give me resistance. What is your biggest water base? That's not bad. The Breenus base. Ooh. Might be renaming that one. The Breenus base. Where's your Breenus base? Saw it. You. They would agree to that. I actually think I'm gonna do that. That, like, doubles the amount of my current water income. My net, at least. Okay. Deal. Sometimes you have to do a little charity, you know? Give them a space base or two. Okay, you're good.
Offering assistance.
Okay, now, Breenus base. I want abs. Mine. Breenus base. What do you got? Okay, we got the outpost mining. Okay, you don't have tier 2. We're gonna immediately upgrade that. We do have a heavy fission. Okay, that's good. A construction module. It does make things faster. There's no reason to take it apart right now. And then we're gonna need a farm here. Farm. Okay, I'm pretty happy about that. I'm pretty happy about that. Good trade. We got rid of the garbage and we bought a diamond in the rough. Hey, Sin, how's it going? Forgot it was Wednesday. How goes it? Well, I thought in the first like 15 minutes we were gonna be out of our forever war. We might get out this turn, he says nervously. Yeah, conquering New Delhi, by the way, fool's errand. We would never finish this. The game will end and we will still be fighting there. This is ridiculously hard to capture. Yeah, probably should have dealt with that, huh? One of our forever wars. Don't worry, we have backup ones. Okay, we want priorities. And then I want to abandon this. I do not care about this. There you go. And I gave 2 of those to the resistance because I'm a nice guy. Babel always ends in 2 to 3. Peaceful Babel, just fighting the aliens for profit. Okay. Army check. 12% going home. 100% arriving. 58% fighting. Hopefully we'll get to go home by Christmas. United Kingdom Southeast Asian War. United States of America proposes ending the war. We'll lose 0.5 cohesion for doing it. I'm gonna take the hit. They're just doing it because they hate my cohesion. But I'll take it.
Policy direction complete.
Okay, India, peace, China. India will lose 0.5 cohesion for ending the war. How come they take so much less? Yes. Our nation, China, has no formal defense treaty with the new government in India. No. No, thank you. Okay, that's fine. Time out. Okay, now. I don't care about this place. I want to go home. I want to go home. Now, I'm not going to completely bomb it. I don't think you need that much intel. There you go. All right. And we're out. I feel like I want to abandon it because there's a chance somebody else will come in here and it won't be the servants. If I just wait, it's guaranteed it's going to be the servants taking it off of me. So I'm going to abandon it. Or, wait. If I take away their armies, though, they're not going to be able to fight the xenoforms. They're not going to be able to fight the xenoforms if I do it, though. I'm going to leave their armies. I will probably regret it, although not as much as the nukes. Please, somebody else take it. Humanity first. Come on, brother. I give you permission. Come on. Pretty please. Academy even. I'm fine with that. Just not protectorate or servants. Okay, demand claim. We want Petropavlovsk. Yes. 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 Okay, that was the one I originally thought I was taking. So up here. New army in Beijing. Okay, that's Siberia. Okay, I don't care about that. All right, so You, Vladivostoch, do you not? Who has claims on that? Is that China that does? It is. Okay. And I'm in control of that. Yes. All right, we need China to demand that claim. I thought that was coming in from them, but that does not seem to be the case. Hey, look, we're conquering the Pacific Rim with Japan. I'm just saying, it could be mechs. It could be mechs. You're 100 on your... Yeah, now we can start with other projects, like probably going into here, which means literally your only holding is going to get taken away because you're a loser. Nano factory. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Japan should also... I thought they did too, but am I blind? I mean, that's entirely possible. Yeah, they do too. Why did that not come up at 100% then? We'll try it again. That's fine. And actually, no. I should do it with China, because in the end, everything's gonna get eaten by China. So we may as well cut out the middleman if China has a claim in this case, because this isn't gonna get me any new claims. I don't think you can demand a country's last territory. Okay, that could be. No, we have to ban claims. It does not seem to be on there. We could do some of those other ones. So, what if we merge these two together? We couldn't. So, you can demand a country's last territory. You can get the whole country to cede. Let's get another... Let's wait until next turn when we can actually look at the buttons. No reason to speculate. Army under initiative control. Okay, that's my China one. Okay, they're taking a whole bunch of stuff, probably in India, I assume. No. Okay, the Russian armies, got it. Okay, so here, policy. The only thing they want to do... Well, okay, cooldowns for normalized relations, alliances, federations, and unifications. Pacific League in January. I think they just need to wait. If we can't do it from China, that's fine. I would prefer to do it from China. We could seek peace. That might actually work. That may actually work. We should try to fire that before servants take that back. Okay, Riley.
Standing by for orders.
Let's try that again.
On my way to the capital.
Ready for my mission.
They're going to be as happy as they will be with me for a long time. All right, go take care of that. Owen, take a break from toppling governments for a minute and come clean this up.
Going in hot.
Standing
Mo.
by for orders.
Why are you guys all over here? Oh, you're in Kuwait. Okay, maybe a little resistance. Maybe a little resistance thing happening here, kinda, sorta, little bit, kinda, maybe not. Send China's armies home. I believe they get auto-expelled. Let's double check. Okay, army home. I don't see you. Okay, you are over here. We want to go home. 20th. This is a Russian army. You know what? We just need to go full in on this. I think I just need to name everybody. I'm not gonna do India because I assume we're gonna lose it. But I'm gonna do that from now on. I'm gonna add that name to there. You are also a Russian one. Oh, we don't have control of my new Chinese one, I bet. There we go. Okay, so 4 armies, and we should have a new one. 81st. 81st. I do have control of it. Yeah, if you guys notice me being dumb and gonna lose armies, please make sure I notice. Apparently I'm not able to manage that. Okay. Good. We still need to build 2 more armies here. We're up to 5.1 on the military tech. I think we're gonna cool off on the economy a little bit. And just try to funnel some more resources into that. Sucks that I had those losses. That I shouldn't have had that. That was just player error. Okay, Mo. Did we have multiple things to investigate? No. What about decreasing unrest? China could use it. Please do.
Make things safe.
Do make things safe, yes.
Reporting in.
Okay, so in China, if I try to have her do a policy, we're going to try to finish the Russia-Vietnam War. We have other claims that we can try, but none of those. What is the Yuzo? Hold on, what is Yuzo? I don't recognize that one. Oh, was that over here? Okay, I really don't recognize that one apparently. Where's Axe when I need him? I don't recognize this one. Yuzo Sakolich. Sasolinch. It sounds Russian. Sounds like something that would be on the border. Japan has it. Oh. Yep, it sounds kind of Russian. Yep. Okay, that's fine. Japan can have it. Okay, so none of these claims are going to be useful to me at the moment. My other 2 entities, my holding companies, are taking care of those for the moment. Okay, that's totally fine. You can control... Gray, why were you holding out on me? You were just laughing at me this whole time, weren't you? Babel will remember that. It's not as mind-blowing as holding tab to highlight commanders and dominions, but I just remembered. Look at Gray, he's just so smart, he just forgets important information. Thank you, I appreciate it. That's very useful to me. If they called it by country names, I'm okay. Regional names that are not like American or European, maybe a little bit of Japan, I might be able to regional, a little bit of China, a little bit of England. Beyond those, though, I would like to report Greyfate to HR. We'll send him to the ethics department. Okay, commercial mining companies, cool. Okay, that was a good little freebie. I do feel like we're gonna have some people retire at some point. It may not be a terrible idea just to grab this. We talked about 10 droplets at one point. Maybe we just grab that. What else am I researching? No, I'm already doing material science. Okay, so I really want to do computer or social. We haven't done a lot of computer stuff. That's the missile bonus damage. Magnetic weapons, laser weapons. Unity's better. Better targeting computer would be fine. You know what? Let's augment our learning. We're doing a lot of knowledge. That's a cheapie. Maybe let's burn a few of these cheapies here quick. We are kind of an investment juggernaut, so it makes sense to me to kind of lean into that a little bit. Man, our science is really swingy. It's because we had this happen again, as usual. In fact, actually, as usual, I probably... Nope, we already are pouring into Unity. It is what it is. Okay. I shouldn't have said anything for free. All right, you don't have to report to the ethics department. That'll be your bonus.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Public campaign mission success. Okay, good, good.
Things are stabilizing.
Good. And actually, I should probably look at Japan because we just did a bunch of mergers. How we feeling about that? We're feeling good. There's so few people that live up here, it's not going to have a big effect. We have a couple fighters. They're actually looking pretty decent. For some reason in my head, I remember 24,000 and 44,000 being benchmark numbers for efficiency. I don't remember if that's true, but those numbers stick out in my head every time I look at that. He's actually losing a little bit of army from the merger, but we're working on it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Mission complete.
Okay, now China, seek peace with the Russians. Yes. Okay. Okay. Am I even fighting a war at the moment? Peaceful Babel just wants to earn money as a alien hunter, elf hunter, you know, a few trophies on the wall, some safari income, a diamond mine or two. Why are we fighting? I mean, really, why fight? I'll give you literally a truck of diamonds.
The LZ is secured.
Finally, now watch. It's gonna be Project Exodus will declare on Japan. Just because why not? Okay, we know that's gonna happen. Twice. Thrice. Alright, well, please don't just immediately declare war on me again. Can we have a ceasefire for a little bit? Russia's turn to get absolutely gobsmacked. That's because I didn't do as much cleaning up there. I cleaned India a lot more. Okay, the resistance in Russia, okay. Yeah, India doing all the crazies. Okay, Owen. As much as I don't want to help them, I need to clean this out because sooner or later it's going to spill over into me again. J-Rob. Same thing, same reason. Come over here. Oh, actually, hang on a second. What other claims do we currently have? Okay, we could get... Can I do it from here? Oh! Gray, you know what? We're gonna give you a 15-minute break. A ticket for one. You can have one of them. Okay, so we have claims on the Philippines. Manila, Davao, and Cebu. And I'm pretty sure I recognize Cebu from my list, and Davao. Okay. I don't really have a beef with them, but you own my territory, and that's a little awkward. We're gonna go tell them that.
Try to sway the public.
Maybe they'll just be smart. Maybe they'll just be smart, and they'll be like, oh yeah, our bad. We'll just go ahead and move out. So we'll get started on that. J-Rob. Before I go on that, let's actually do another quick check. I haven't done that in a long time. Yeah. Okay, almost have the durium tritium fusion tech.
Offering assistance.
Okay, no. Apparently nobody else liked antimatter because they're losers. Go ahead and pull out of that. Okay, that's fine.
People will come to our side.
Okay, we're gonna permanent this one because she's gonna be there a while.
things are cooling off.
Continue that, please.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
We're gonna permanent that one for a while. Deuterium. Thank you, Dim Bones Man. Yep. That it will. Not my problem anymore. Okay, wherever you are, you harvest 93 water. And okay, we don't actually need to upgrade this because this covers 120 crew, which is what this place has. So if I don't upgrade anything, we'd be fine. I could upgrade the construction module though. It doesn't tell me what the new upkeep is. I don't like that particularly. Build costs some water and some metal and some volatiles. That's the hydroponics though. Am I not able to do the construction? There must be a planet-based version, I guess. Okay, then we don't need to upgrade this. It would just cost me more upkeep and wouldn't provide anything else, so we're cool. That was a good trade. We traded a crap station, some tech that maybe will help them fight the aliens, and we doubled our water income, basically. I'm pretty happy with that. Italy has joined the United Kingdom-Canada war against Canada. United Kingdom and Canada, huh? They finally decided to break free of Canada, I guess? Control point lost. Okay, yep. So long, India. Thanks for the curry. Russia moving to Bim. Okay, I knew that was gonna happen too. Okay. The servants strike back, apparently. They say they forgot to add the sugar to your tea. They didn't forget. They did that on purpose. Okay, now, who are you? Okay, you are Siberia. Rename. We are gonna fix this. Now I have just Chinese armies and that. And I don't need Siberia. I do have claims up here? Are you kidding me? Okay, it says I might have something I can do at February 7th. I mean, I'd take it, sure. Okay, resources are okay. Various other things finished upgrading, that's fine. Okay, yep. Go. Nope, don't go because somebody doesn't have a job. Sorry, Owen. I wish I could set this to closest target. Their armies have done an okay job of doing some suppression here.
We're going in.
It definitely could be worse.
Taking it to them.
Okay, there we go. Are we gonna finish their purpose this week? Whoops. I don't know why I keep clicking that tonight. I keep meaning to go here. Everything's chugging along very nicely.
Our efforts didn't have any effect.
We'll do it again.
We've moved the needle.
I like that I can actually see these move. That feels pretty good.
Score one for the good guys.
And our research campuses are coming online. That's what I was afraid of. That's what I'm afraid of. Okay, well, except for the boost problem. And actually, hold on, take me to one of these. Pause. All right. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, we can solve some of this. We added a bunch of people here. One farm is not sufficient enough. So we need a... No, that's the operations center. You are doing not enough. 600 crew. So we need a second farm. We have the energy. What would we take out though? It would be a solar array that gives me 40 energy. We would have 420. A farm only needs 40. We can afford that. All right. Build module, farm. Yes. Okay, we're gonna probably need to do that on all of these. 1,000 people, build a farm. Okay, this place, we do not need to do that. You have 600 crew you can support, and then we only have 455. Okay, yeah, we're good. We also have an increased volatile. Yeah, that's true. I think we need to do that too. That's kind of moving up in the priority list. I didn't think about that when I built these, so yeah. What is with all these humans? They're so needy. God, they want food, they want water, they don't want to be cold, but then they're too hot. God. They forget to leave a like on the stream. It's ridiculous. I don't even know why we put up these humans. Project complete. Their purpose. We've been able to solicit invaluable information from the alien captive, thanks to a discovery that Hydra falsehoods carry a unique ferrocite signature. Because it transpires that a Hydra will rather go silent than be caught lying. As far as we can tell, an unsuccessful deception is a source of great shame. He just rips a big one, right? Every time he tries to lie. Bad character flaw, I would say. It's been surprisingly straightforward to establish which matters the alien is relatively willing to discuss with full confidence that it's not deceiving us. In consequence, we have now gleaned sufficient understanding of the species' intentions for Earth. We have updated our intelligence estimation on how the aliens regard us with more accurate information. Okay. Done. Okay, ferrocite resistance or wormholes. I think we're gonna take the resistance. Unless we have something crazy on the aliens that I didn't pick up. I mean, sure, there's good stuff, but yeah. All right, another big story one next. But I do think that is going to have to be the end. I just looked over and saw that we are 20-30 minutes over our stream time. I'm really enjoying, a couple annoyances aside, I am really enjoying the playthrough. So as you can tell, I'm usually pretty good about sticking to my 3-hour stream time, but I have failed miserably basically every single time we play Terra Invicta. So I did accomplish what I thought we were going to finish at the beginning. We took the region from India that we had a claim on. We did some minor integrations. We did some Fed work, did some integrations. We ripped apart Russia. We messed with India. Please don't make me go back to India. Please don't make me go back to India. We got Mercury up and running. We caused a crash in the water and volatile markets that we are fixing. Remind me next time. Next time will be Friday. We need to watch our orgs, and we need to look for some good mining corporations. That's going to be the next thing we need to do. Research-wise, we're getting there. I do want a step-up engine, and basically we're going to do the same thing as before. We get a new engine. If we have a power plant, we're going to use it. I think we'll need a fresh one for that. We need to up our weapons tech like 1 tier, and then we build the ship. We're not going for perfect. We just need to start getting ships because Ceres is probably my goal. Let's pop out here and just look a little bit. So, well, there's a couple things we could go for. Venus, or excuse me, not Venus. Mars. Getting some shipyards up here wouldn't be bad. It's not that far apart. but it is closer. Like, if we wanted to jump out to something here, that's not much of a jump. Can I search out here too? I can. I want to just see where you're at currently. Yeah, look at that. They're right there. If we had a base ready to go on Mars, that also makes me kind of think I want the water here. So that might be another consideration there. So, but Ceres is probably our next big goal. And as you can see, it is infested. It is absolutely infested. We got multiple ships. We got multiple bases. Yep, look at this. They're mining a ton of water, a ton of volatiles. This could be mine, and it's not. So that makes me upset. So Ceres will probably be our first goal. It's got resources I desperately need, and its orbit takes us even closer to Jupiter, which is kind of the next big thing, is getting there. And Jupiter's going to have some special things for us that we'll look at when we get there. So soon, and we could build all kinds of stuff out here. It'll be very juicy. Who knows if we'll manage to get to that on Friday, but that'll be our next two-step project. I'm very happy that we're finally seeing some progress on our mega country stuff. I feel like we spent forever getting this set up. So pretty good on that. Hopefully it was kind of enjoyable, and hopefully people can learn from my pain points on that and do it better when they do it. We've got SM and Myanmar. Yeah, we need to check on cooldowns and stuff here. But yeah, we have those two ready to go. We have a little bit of something up here still to go. We're starting it on this. I am going to have to take this off them at some point, and then we'll start building that. And we need to do that because Thailand pulls them in, and I need to have their claims to take some of this stuff. So we kind of have a cascade effect we need to do. But after that, I mean, we're kind of sort of done. I mean, I say that like this is going to be quick, but, you know, we finish this up, and our first Mega Nation will be finished, and then we'll have, you know, future things to look at. So still having a lot of fun, still exciting. It's a long war. It's a long war. So hopefully you are here for it. I'd love to have people back. As I alluded to a second ago, if you haven't left a like on the stream, I'd really appreciate that. That does help me quite a bit. If you're not subscribed, I hope I've earned your subscription. My pain is your amusement, apparently. If you want to go above and beyond, you can always do a super chat here while I'm live. You can leave a super thanks on the VOD. Check out the Patreon that's linked in the channel info. You can become a member here on YouTube. Members on YouTube also get early access to videos I'm working on. Right now, that's mostly a Shadow Empire playthrough, but as that finishes up, or as I have other time, it'll be other things in there too. All right, guys. Hopefully you had an okay Wednesday. I hope to see you back on Friday. We'll be at the regular stream time for that. We'll be back on Sunday, and we'll probably be a long stream on Monday because we have a holiday here in the States. So I probably can start at least a little bit early. Assuming my poor voice can hold out. So we shall see on that one. All right, guys. I'm going to play us out here with an ad. I look forward to seeing you on Friday. Go get some diamonds. I'll see you there.